3, 2, 1, activate!
Their weight. Its primary weapon is an electric pickaxe that can strike 3. Perspex armor should see this robot survive a fairly high level of attack from all, but they're not easy to smash through that. Oh, driving straight into the welding arms. I hardly dare. Let's look, nothing much is happening here. I think they've lost power. Yes, well done. You've got all the skills you need. Oh no, disaster. Taking their time. Looks like hard work for the flipper. Body splash. This robot. The saws tearing into the robot now. Can they take this, or will this get rid of those pesky steps that roll around the deck and earn yourself a get out of this tube station tangle and be rewarded to fight another day down the new. Well, a brief intermission for the two teams while we wait for the ball. The Mesa's powered down. I don't believe it! It's gone in! What a odd! A slightly unusual domed wedge shape to this robot. They better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be this robot. One of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old, and it goes straight past. Welcome to Rosie the Riveter 2, a powerful, maneuverable robot from America, crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work, shielded with polycarbonate for good protection against. It shattered it. No one making a start yet. Are they bothering? Here it comes again, trying to... Well, that was a brave effort, but not just quite enough on the... This is not the most exciting match ever. When are the... Finally, a bit of wind power adds a strange touch. Punchline will cause devastation. Blink, blunk, the sergeant. A highly thought... This is a high wedge-shaped robot. Very popular shape, allowing them to drive armoured, inexpensive Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy composite material. Very hard to damage. Be careful near the platform edges. Ending up on the train tracks is a surefire. It sears in with that incredible heat. And what can with... Wouldn't want to get anywhere near that axe. I imagine all the competitors... Once you're in a CPZ, the house robots are free to attack. It's armed with a 3-pronged titanium spike, allowing it to ram and defend from... They've driven straight towards the spinning and missing, but they'll have the layer of Kevlar and titanium composite material covering the body. Very resistant. They'll be wishing the steel was even thicker on there, although it... Oh, the robot everyone loves to hate, Mortis. One of the most expensive and most competitive robots ever. It has a lifting arm as well as that powerful axe. Let's see if all that money... Oh, and another punching a hole, and that's gonna... The drive's broken. They're not going anywhere, except, of course, out. Crash, bang, wallop. Almost impossible to get through. And pushed onto the hook. They're going to be saying goodbye to this arena as... Whoops! They are no more as they plummet to the bottom of the missile. Battered and scratched, no doubt, but a worthy winner to win through this. Armoured in Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy. The jaws close. Don't want to get near those. And the nitrogen spilling everywhere now the gun is broken. Oh, this must be... The carbon steel cutting disc is tremendously powerful and... That's pretty boy. Ouch! So there you have it. Out of 36 robots we started with, only one remains. And that is our new Bobot Wars World Champ. Armoured with a layer of titanium, light. On the offensive now with those... These two. One to look out. Its primary weapon is a... They want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close. Another challenge to the arena champion coming up. Can they hold? The Flames aren't having much luck and sneaking in to just slot the flipper under it. That one's going to leave a scar. Nasty. Good try, but not good enough to go through. We say goodbye to our collateral mechanic. Off comes the spike. They're going to have to try and... Well, they seem to be spending more time fighting than collecting the flag. Do they know what they're worried? Are they going for the pit switch? Go on! Well, that's the ball. Looks strongly bit. As far as I'm aware, this robot houses the most powerful electric drive type of any of the robots. Its weapon is a garden strimmer power. Fantastic effort so far! And there's a... They got away lightly. The house robots were looking to move in for the kill, but it's covered in learner stickers. I hope they don't think that'll make... It's armed with the rotating lawnmower blades. Picking a well-armoured spot, obviously, as the drill make no damage from the spike this time. Try a better weapon. Don't be fooled by this robot. It's tougher than it looks, and can't wait to get stuck into a fight here. Time is up. What do the judges say? Not enough to damage it. Even frying tonight? This is one hot tournament in the New York subway. Oh, look out! could be Bob trying to get the ball in those nets. Not on the trains or... They're on top of the heap. And that's a good spot even on a scrap heap. Take your cup. You are the new... They're in pieces all over the arena floor. That liquid nitrogen has knocked hit. A well-earned 10 points. Kill a lot. Delicately places them next to the pit. Who has the honour? I think they're trying to wreck... Oh, close. Turning back over as the stream... A loud foghorn completes the effects on this robot. Although you'd have to see it in the ferocious point on that arm, threatening to cut straight through. A magnificent victory in this tough event. They defeated all comers, and the pit opens as they slam it. This could be a... And it'll be in pieces if somehow the jaw's not gripping. It's time to mash and it's time to thrash here. It looks rather mean and predatory, and it's 10 points if you can break the glass on the washing machine door, 25 points for damaging the rest of it, and 50 points... Ooh! Make headline news by smashing the paper vending machine into pieces and score yourself 8. The crowd screaming their appreciation of this. It smashes in, but standing up fair, they've fallen in. It's... Can they get past the house robot? And they just don't have enough points to take the win. But I'm sure we have a future winner here. Best to keep away from those escalators. They're a quick route out. Trying hard. Just scolding stuff. The impact, not really hurting. Needs more force behind it to damage. That won't lift any. Oops! Shunt moves them. The composite armor tougher. The anti-gravity switch is an interesting feature. If you want to try fight. Out they go! The escalator won't bring them back. The missile. Let's take... Oh no! They'll be scraping that paint. And the chainsaw drops off! The arm. Oh, they're making too many mistakes. In it, time up! And yes! We have a worthy winner in this head slicing in, and we could be seeing some terminal damage. A well-deserved win there for this tough robot. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more. The streamet can be used to... Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing's 10 points for causing damage to the junk. 20 if you can really... Can they shake free of the magnet? It could be crusher time! The drill thuds in, and I can see a hole! Only a small one. Oh, I shouldn't laugh at others' misfortune. You can see that it has a titanium spike powered by CO2 and can pierce 3mm steel armor with absolute ease. How about something... Don't think this is the end, just some really high score. That's 100 magnificent points for the Steam Jets. It's gone to a judge's decision. And it's in their favour! They're knocked down. In goes the spike! A mammoth of a robot! Can any robot match the sheer side? Let's see how well this robot can endure the ultimate test. A problem with the airlock, I think. Everything's heading for it. Grab hold and hope it's... Use those pincers! Powered by two 6-volt sealed... And getting close to the heater, burning its target. Not much damage, but it's made a stop. The pincers scrape and slide. And look at the scratches and slices. The chainsaw scarring as it... They're playing rough here, just dump the... It has a pneumatic pickaxe, powered from a fire... Oh! And they volunteer for a toasting of the hands of the flames... And the crowd goes wild. That's the... And the... All aboard! Not a chance if you want to survive the New York subways. Carriage. It's armed with a built-in flipping arm, powered by a CO2 fire extinguisher, and capable of lifting about... Oh, that... It has a flamethrower, with flames at temperatures of up to 300 degrees. Its primary weapon is a twin pair of titanium. Practice your driving. Oh no, it's not going to hold out. Not this time. Our challenger not quite up to the task. The one to keep an eye on. It's all over. We have our... Not quite managing to reach it. Playing with fire there, trying to tempt house robots to come out and play. It shrugs the hammer blow. The air is leaking from the canister. That drill's not... That's a big mistake. The grinding blades spinning away and hoping to catch the lawnmower blades just greasing the surface. Welcome to the Annihilator. Can keep well clear of the robotic arms if you can. One of the most dangerous hazards. Now there'll be trouble. The house robots decide... Oh, shielded with Kevlar. Difficult to... Are they looking for the... Oh, very unlucky. Just need a bit more aggression next time. A dangerous bar heater is the weapon of choice for this decidedly... The pallet splinters under the onslaught. Are we going to... Think fangs? And you're halfway towards working out what the weapon attached to this robot does. If the defending team can break quickly into attack, I've got a feeling they're not quite managing to... That missile's going to cause... Welcome to this head-to-head challenge. Only one robot. This competitor not making much attempt at... Here we have a half-cylinder-shaped robot. We'll have to see how it gets on. And they're caught by the spike! Can they escape? or the mace not into the path of Matilda, and she takes... Welcome. We're anxiously waiting for the robot straight into the steam jets. That wasn't... The differential's broken. They're not going anywhere. They're empowered by 3. In comes Matilda. She's straight into the Kevlar and titanium composite armor. Very hard. This map, the arena wall flame jets just giving a gout of flame out to return to the North Atlantic aircraft carrier for several rounds. They beat the rest of the field and go into the pit with you. Dead metal adds to its high on the rooftops. The sumo platform raised and waiting. The composite armor standing up. They've damaged it! Yes, the pit opens up, waiting to welcome the loot. The motor has failed. Nothing is moving, and I'm afraid to say, and that's it, causing damage as it starts to... They put their all into that fight and emerge victorious. Truly, a worthy winner. We have a new challenge belt. A conveyor belt takes rejects into the furnace. A terminal one, powered by a 12-volt sealed. And yes, it's knocked out of the ring with an almighty... It crumbles against the onslaught and hopes to live to fight another day as it goes out. I thought they'd break through, and they have. What a fantastic... It has a bulldozer-style pneumatic scoop that can lift light to medium weight robots. The pincers working just right that time. That damaged... Whoa! Excellent armor in the form of a complete fiberglass layer, affords it great protection. No sign of... Armed with absolutely nothing. This robot's gonna need some great tactics if it needs... Burn, robot, burn! Not this time! Robotics... A few holes appearing, some flying its colors pretty clearly here. Can they take a time? In they go! Can't escape the grip of those pincers! And powered by a 4 horsepower. There should be a keep out sign on that waste disposal unit. Everyone always wants... Not quite far enough underneath for the developing into a... And we have a winner, scoring the most points, the most damage, the most destruction. The arena lies battered and broken as we cheer on... Oh, you won't... A jolt as the hammer thuds in for a blow. Really starting to... Very difficult to pierce. Beat up the car panels around the factory to score a useful... Not quite! The lance not making... The switch there will let you send an opponent on a one-way trip to...
Three, two, one.
On BBC One, a special BBC News with Peter Sissons.
The Queen Mother has died peacefully at the age of 101. The announcement from Buckingham Palace said the Queen was at her bedside. Within minutes, people young and old started to gather and remember. The Prime Minister's tribute, she symbolised Britain's decency and courage. Good evening. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, has died in her 102nd year. She died at Windsor at 3:15 this afternoon. Buckingham Palace said the end was peaceful and the Queen was at her side. Members of the royal family are arriving at Windsor tonight. Prince Charles, who says he's devastated, and the Princes William and Harry will return from their skiing holiday in Switzerland tomorrow.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I think we're all very sad. I think we're all very sad at what's happened. Maybe we need a fitting musical tribute. Put on my most formal hat. Oh, I really can't sing this. But that's true of all songs, isn't it? Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making a way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could watch Bobot Wars. Thanks everyone. It's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. Fuck that up, didn't I? 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could watch Bobot Wars. There we go. A fitting tribute, I think. A fitting tribute. Hello, Harry. You missed the tribute intro video. I think it was very fitting. Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the Bobot Wars Queen Mother Memorial tribute stream. Yeah, it's sadly Harry. In many ways, 2002 has been a great year. We've got Robot Wars: The Fifth War. We've got Dutch Robot Wars. We've got Avril Lavigne's Complicated. There's a World Cup to look forward to in Japan and South Korea. But unfortunately, the Queen Mother has died at the an untimely death at the age of just 2002. Peter Sissons mentioned it in the intro video, Harry. I believe the Palace have released a memorial emote for this stream. You can find that if you're subbed. All proceeds from tonight's stream, I'll give a fraction of that to the family of the bereaved via Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Though of course, if you sub, half that money goes to Jeff Bezos, who I don't think he does pass the money on to the Queen, which is a shame. Yeah, that's the memorial emote. Yeah, I mean that's it. But you've got to try and look on the positive side. You've got to try and look at the positives, you know. And I think we should do that. I think we should soldier on best we can, and watch some Robot Wars, including an episode of Dutch Robot Wars. We will have a memorial bingo card. That's just respectfully covering where the Queen Mother was. Yeah, that's nice. These are nice sentiments. Yeah, they will any old games. These are the things we're going to be looking for tonight. We're going to see if there are any bad judging decisions. Any lads, a Brexit bot, she would have liked that. Something goes on fire, she would have liked that. We're looking for a bullshit claim about a robot, a graphic design to be someone's passion, a Bechdel pass, an awful pun, something racist, so she probably would have enjoyed that. Some overformal team roles, a robot with a face, an entirely spectacled team, a team that cares too much, a pre-prepared bit, a grumpy child, some filler Jeopardy, full matching outfits, an active URL. She wouldn't know what that was. A robot that won't start, something that's amusingly 90s, some sore losers, a child soldier, a fluke win, a speaking woman, and some sexism. Yes, a monochrome out of respect. Baldy. Because the Queen Mother has died. Sorry to break that to you. Admittedly, I have hidden the news behind the bingo card. But look, if we move the bingo card, we can see. It's a tribute. Your office is opposite Buckingham Palace, and in the last couple of months, the tourist shops have stopped selling very much child stuff and started selling a lot more Paddington and Diana stuff. She would have been born before colour was invented. I think that's true in the old games. Yeah. Do we know what she died of? Peter Sissons was on, but I wasn't listening due to grief. Yeah, I think it was. I think Peter Sissons said it was death. I maybe Harry. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe we can re-examine the video later. For now, I think we should just do our best to try and watch some Robot Wars. I think she died because of peacefulness. Yeah, she would have hated that. Right, let's pop out here. And it is colour here, because you know, we can't mourn forever, can you? You can't mourn forever. You can't mourn forever. Oh, thank you to Peter Sissons for subbing. Good to see you there. If you are still alive, I don't know. And it is time for the Josie Hypatia Memorial logo swap, which tonight I think takes on a great importance. There we go. Yeah, me too, Josie. Me too. Okay, let's. It will be a fitting memorial, yeah. Yeah. Would you like to request a song for me to butcher in advance? Okay, let's get this straight up. Okay, we're in the 5th war again. Oh, ignore the fact that's just broken. I'm going to fix it right now. It's what she would have wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is that a bit quiet? Feels a bit quiet.
Master of Mayhem, Craig
How's that? That should be better.
You know, one of the great things about Robot Wars is that every year a robot comes along that sets a whole new standard of carnage. Like who remembers Cassius? The first robot to self-right itself.
Oh, we've got
an
emote
Chaos 2, or Hypnodisc, or Razor. Well, who knows? We may see the next breed of robot here today. So, are we ready to push back the boundaries of brutality?
Oh, if you'd like to request robots, you can do that.
Then let's do it. Jonathan, who is ready to rumble?
Yeah, we've got the...
Thanks, Craig. It's a lineup from...
That is a second memorial emote. We can only hope that the nation can self-right from this crisis. Do that emote looks all right in the scale? Maybe it does. Oh, I'll leave this. Oh, come on. There it is. I think she did. I think she did, Andy. Right, hang on this. Oh shit. Okay, well we'll hear what Frank said again. You do get 2 Bobots, yes.
Please welcome the Master of Mayhem.
Sorry, I forgot I was pretending Peter Sissons subbed on his own.
You know,
if you'd like, you can ask Peter Sissons what Bobot he'd like.
Every year, a robot comes along that sets a whole new standard of carnage. Like who remembers Cassius? The first robot to self-right itself.
Who remembers Cassius?
Chaos
doing a little Peter K Robot Wars bit.
Well, who knows? We may see the next breed of robot here today. So, are we ready to push back the boundaries of brutality?
Do we think there is a good robot in this, or he's just saying that?
Jonathan, who is ready to rumble?
Who is it, Jonathan?
Thanks, Craig. It's a lineup from Robo
Yeah,
Hell
maybe
tonight,
Scoot.
and if this crowd has an appetite for the destructive, they're going to go home with very full bellies indeed. Let's see how they line up in round one. Well, we've got experience and resilience.
Do we want to do?
Charisma and
Now, I'll tell you, one thing the Queen Mother absolutely loved was racking up huge gambling debts and charging them effectively to the state. So in memory of that, I think we should really aggressively bet all our channel points tonight. And gin, yeah. Okay, who have we got? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it is sad. It is sad. It's a correct use of the emote. Shut up, Bobot, and call it Punt. I could, yeah, with a picture with Steve Punt on from the news quiz. Not the news quiz. What's the thing called that Steve Punt does? It's the Now Show, isn't it? I'm thinking of the Now Show. Okay, we've got Chromalock, we've got Rohog, we've got oh, I fucked that up. We've got Rohog. We've got Bot Out of Hell, which I think is going to tick awful pun off instantly. We've got Reactor 3. No, we haven't got Reactor 2. We've got Gemini, which is 2 robots. And we've got Rough Dougal. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, prediction should now be active. I think I could probably manage that, Josie. Yeah. Okay, well then that would be the one to bet all your channel points on any old games. Okay, let's go.
Chromalock Reactor back again. Ingenuity and the Gemini twin cluster button thrown in there with them. The colourful and creative newcomers like Bee Captivator, Rohog, Bot Out of Hell,
Captivator.
and Rough Dougal.
Back to the war zone as some of our favourite robotic stars from the Fourth Wars are here, and some robots.
Thank you, 2002 Wang fan, for subbing to the channel. Hang on, let me move the bingo card over to where I can use it. Okay, well I'm crossing off awful pun already for Bot Out of Hell. Okay, let's go. Philip is here.
Robot rookies now. The titanium's trembling, the welding's wobbling, and here's why.
I'm sorry, I've cut Philip off, and she was doing a good bit there.
Rough Dougal.
Back to the war zone as some of our favourite robotic stars from the Fourth Wars are here, and some robot rookies now. The titanium's trembling, the welding's wobbling, and here's why. Returning to make my life hell and no doubt cause complete chaos in the pits.
This is why the welding's wobbling.
Boys. Steve Merrill is back, and this year he's brought a friend. Ray Tate has joined the team and seems to have got his hands on the robot because it actually works. Always great fun, and now with the chance of actually winning a fight, they might prove worthy of their self-appointed knighthood. But the two to really watch for tonight have to be the awesome Firestorm ranked 7 and Gemini ranked 18.
Weren't they a team of 2 last? Haven't they always been a team of lots of guys?
Fell foul of Dominator 2's axe.
Oh, I don't know.
They say this is their year. We shall see. The wonderful Gemini is the only clusterbot we've seen on Robot Wars.
I think it was
with
Ray
2 flippers.
Tate.
It's double the trouble and leaves its opponents in a spin or out of the arena.
Nice.
But remember this. If one
they've
half
whittled down.
of Gemini is immobilised, the whole robot is deemed immobilised and they're out. So it's all about teamwork for those two. Now Firestorm is up first. So Craig,
we haven't seen any Bobots yet. There've been a lot of tributes to the late Queen Mother.
Time to get it on. So let the wars begin.
I can't remember when you were gifted a sub map, but welcome aboard. There's an emote of Cassius self-writing. That's of any interest to you. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Okay, robot with a face. Ticks off.
Big black and orange bee on a wedge base with a rotating drill weapon, 750 watt, 24 volt power.
That is a
but at only
face.
71 kilos, it's the lightest in the heat and could be.
Do you know that the saving grace for me for this series? Almost all the newcomers are complete shit. Almost all of the non-established robots, they're just entering like just a B. A B-shaped face thing. A wooden cask with a kilt.
The primary aim here to avoid being decapitated.
Oh, I've already crossed it off, but come on, awful pun. That's decapitated. That might be the worst pun in the history of the show.
In the arena for the house robots,
Have some respect, Jonathan. Do you know what's happened? Oh, hello, hi fellow love. Thank you for visiting up the stream with 200 bits. If you'd like, you can suggest a Bobot. Okay, which way could this go? Come on, the bee. Can it even self-right? It's got the kind of antlers on, so it's going to roll. We're going to find out whether it can self-right, aren't we? Oh, it's completely fucked. Look at the damage the bee's done. Oh, it was onto Matilda's ass wheel.
But then the flywheel caught Firestorm. Too late to save Decapitator, counted out by the red bot, didn't have a streamer, couldn't ride itself. But what damage now lingers for Firestorm for later on in the competition.
Like an almost double punchline. Oh, F for the bee.
Look to me to have two higher ground.
We do, of course, have a memorial emote. We need to respect something tonight. Just found first, but it might be alright. It might be superficial. Oh, we're gonna get fire. Oh, we've got fire. We've got fire. The bee's on fire.
Over the flame pit.
The bee's on fire.
Sir Killalot twirls the bee and dumps it. But up in those control pods and everywhere else in the arena and in the pits, we'll be thinking about that damage to Firestorm. Top of your picture there. Beautiful. We love to see damage like that. Matilda does.
Beautiful. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh dear.
It was a worker bee. It wasn't tremendously industrious, and if it was a queen bee, it's been well and truly.
Yeah, I like the bee. It's gone though. Oh, look at the font on the Firestorm shirts.
Fire, totally mangled. The winner is Firestorm. Well, guys, you've had
Someone's got an air horn.
You've had a semi-final. You're seeded 7. We've got high hopes for you.
Will always be Queen A.
No, we've got a problem there with the arm, but hopefully we'll have time to fix that before the next fight.
Talk me through that, because, you know, you were throwing Decapitator everywhere, and it looked like you bumped into Matilda, and now she's got that sort of vertical flywheel. She's dangerous, isn't she?
Not very nice, no.
And she's taken your sort of lifting arm apart a bit, hasn't she?
Yes, there's a little bit of welding to do on that.
Do you think you can
They're almost amusingly 90s, aren't they? High five.
Well, get down there and get it repaired.
Will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Firestorm!
Talk me through this thing. I'm going to talk you through.
Decapitator buzzing off. Firestorm 3 through. Sir Chromalot and Rohog up next.
Okay, Chromalot against. Can Chromalot win a fight? That's one of the
From
questions.
Didcot in Oxfordshire, Rohog.
We're going to make a list of Bobots so we don't forget them.
Wedge-like with a fiberglass shell, bit like a Moe Beetle, only 8 miles an hour top
shunts.
speeds though, a retractable fork which can lift 60
Oh,
kilos.
thanks for whatever that
the
was.
Rohog's
I
coming.
will turn my head and look right now.
From South Ockenden in Essex, Sir Chromalot.
Thank you, 2002 Bushmaster, for the sub.
The great stylists fighting in their third wars, never beyond the heat.
Yeah, Chromalot.
Gas-powered, flipper and drill CO2 powered. In fact, the
Strengths in a class of its own.
They're very much the crowd favourites.
Roboteers.
Crowd favourites.
Their catchphrase is, "We're in a class of our own." Steve Merrill and Ray Tate, they look it, and they're David Smith and Andy
Oh,
Burgess.
look at this. They've got
For Rohawk. Matilda
they've
in the
got
arena again.
ties as well.
Flywheel.
Is this
We've
the
already
first
seen
battle between
destructibility.
two fully suited teams? Also, those are matching
Sir Killalot,
outfits,
we
aren't
know
they?
all about him.
Obviously, matching
A
outfits.
gruesome past.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's a higher class than everyone else. Wars, does it? I think it is. Yeah.
Sir Crobalot, all gleam and sparkle again. Look at that.
Very funny that something's fallen off before anything's
Right from
touched
the
it.
start. They talk a good fight, Sir Crobalot. What on earth?
It is a
fell off
suitor.
there? What have they used here? Sticky back plastic to put their machine
Oh,
together.
hang on, the other robot's just driven.
Rohawk, meanwhile,
Oh, we might be seeing a fluke win, mightn't we? Oh, this might be the worst. Is this the worst fight there's ever been?
Counted out straight away, and now Sir Crobalot can come in on the attack. Rohawk steaming, smoking, no control, no style.
Thank you, Hyper Lolo,
From the rear,
for
into
gifting a sub to
trouble
Queen
again.
Mother 64. That is what she would have wanted. Look at this. It almost lifted it up.
David Smith, the robot driver, Andy Burgess, the weapons operator. Well, what was happening with your machine? And there goes Matilda with the flywheel.
Matilda's very
And the
ass wheel happy tonight.
Rohawk ripped apart there. Look. No wonder Steve Merrill and Ray Tate looked delighted in their box. They've had an easy victory.
That's a fluke win,
dear.
right? Because they
And the hog
didn't do anything.
has been skewered. Onto the floor flipper.
Does seem to be made of
for
cotton.
Rohawk.
Yeah, so have I, Harry. I'll add them up in a minute.
Row rage from the Rohawk was its own temper because of its own frailties and its own weaknesses. The shell is ripped away.
Yeah, me too. I found out that.
Well, they say don't crush a beetle. It looks a little bit like a
hang on,
beetle.
I
If
can
you crush
have
a
it up
beetle,
now,
it'll
actually.
rain and rain and rain. In
one,
Robot Wars, we're going to have a
two,
downpour for
three.
centuries then. We don't mind.
Four,
I'll tell
Harry.
you what I think's happening out there. The robots,
No, it's
the
a-
house robots, do mind the fact that Rohawk was immobilised so soon, and therefore they've been punishing in their attacks on that machine. You can't bring in a feeble robot, not a Robot Wars, and expect to get away with it.
Thank you, RFC fan Matt. Well, paying forward to give sub to the Queen Mother. That's a fluke win. Oh, we've got a hype train. It's a memorial train. Please, please continue the hype respectfully.
Craig, excuse me. We have been here quite a few times and we've been successful as well. We've got a nice flipper on top now, and you can see it done some damage.
Exactly.
Great
I
stuff.
mean, you've improved the robot immensely.
Yep.
I mean, normally it's cannon fodder, but now it looks like it could go all the way.
Excuse me, we have got the crowd out here today supporting Sir Cromalot. We're not cannon fodder. Listen to that.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ballistic. This is Sir Cromalot!
Maybe they're going to win.
So our knight in shining armour, Sir Cromalot, battles through. Rohawk out. Next, it's Bot out of hell against Reactor 2.
Ray Tate, yes.
From Bursall, Leicestershire, Reactor 2.
Oh, look at this.
A teardrop-shaped wedge design, 2 drive wheels with Ben-Hur type spikes, a front flipper with teeth to chomp, a rear axe too, but will the Reactor face a meltdown here?
From East Wemyss in Fife,
Yeah, if you'd like to...
Bot out of hell.
Wow. Look at Bot.
Bizarre has a big nasty
Is everyone
spinning
looking?
disc at the front. The main motor is 20 horsepower. It's quick at 20 miles an hour.
Look
but
at
it does
this.
look vulnerable. Has a very high ground clearance too.
Roboteers, stand by.
A curious look at Bot out of hell for Martin Schloss, wife Leslie, and 10-year-old son Daniel.
There you go, there's Daniel
And
Sloss.
in the Reactor 2 box, Russell Orton, son Daniel, and friend Martin Crouch. And in the arena for the house robots for the first time in this heat, Shunt with the axe and the scoop. And also Sergeant Bash for the first
Yeah,
time. in the heat
that's
with the
Daniel Sloss, the
flamethrower
comedian,
that
yeah.
long-range weapon.
as a child, obviously.
2, 1.
And obviously Martin Sloss is his dad.
What sort of imagination could dream up a machine looking like Bot out of hell, a demonic Hell's Angel, but quick.
Okay, do you want Pete out of hell, Harry?
An old cine projector as it rotates.
Oh, did they not say? How should you say it?
It's a reactor 2. Bashes and bumps.
No
and
problem. I'm going to write that down now.
Reactor 2 looks more dependable, looks sturdier, certainly. Only 8-mile-an-hour top speeds for the reactor. He's riding a mean machine out there, isn't he? The devilish rider, a bot out of hell.
Oh dear.
Turned on its side, though.
I worry I might have limited options to get pictures of it.
You're always going to be in trouble.
Can you have Pete's 2? What's Pete's 2 based on? I assume so, KT. I don't know if you've just come in, but it's being driven by the comedian Daniel Sloss. You want to have Pete 2?
The reactor is moving forward with speed.
I can figure it out. What, Chaos 2?
The winner, the victors, Reactor 2!
Is it Reactor 2? I don't know, Katie.
Easy enough.
We should
not too bad. Not too bad. Might have been a different story if their weapon had been working.
Was their weapon not working?
Unfortunately, no. We
on earlier.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get the motor started, and we tried helping them get started and everything. And we had it running
Yeah,
outside.
good point. Was he actually driving the robot?
Yeah, in the pits it was working, but it wasn't working in the arena.
Started up outside, they did, and revved out. It's a shame because it's a really good machine, and it's done us a lot of damage.
You can have Pete's 3.0, yeah.
It doesn't work in the war zone. It doesn't count, does it?
That's true, that is true.
So you feel a bit lucky then?
Yeah, we feel lucky.
It's definitely lucky.
We're quite happy about it. There's a bit of skill in there, I suppose, somewhere.
How far do you think you're going to go?
Yeah, which would you
As
prefer?
far as we can go.
Guys, let's hear it for them. Reactor 2! Well
done. You can do on that because you did do a sub. So if you'd like R2 Pete's 2, then sure. Yeah.
Reactor 2 go through. Next up, Gemini and Rough Dougal.
Look, Craig's a long way away. He's probably grieving. It's fair enough. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
East Sussex, Gemini.
Oh, it's Gemini.
The original cluster bot, brilliant design, won the Pinball Warrior event in the last series, but in battle the flippers haven't
well
caused
done.
enough damage, and with
You've
the
got
100
a
kilo split into the two machines,
level 1 hype train likes. That feels like a passive aggressive message from Twitch there. Such strong groups, such strong support. Level 2 completed 0%.
A dog with a vicious tongue, internal flywheel to stabilize the robot and drive the weapon, made entirely from scrap, old radiators, school desks, bits of cars and computers. The head is a crash helmet.
That's the one that's a ball, right?
Gemini team, Shane Howard, Daryl Howard and Brian Fountain and Rough Dougal, Peter Sturgis, Martin Sturgis. Matilda's in there again. The flywheel is very dangerous and underrated. But of course, Sir Kill-A-Lot. No one would dare underrate that killing machine.
I think I'm going to say it's legally distinct from it, KT, but not very, right? Yeah, it does seem to just be based on Dougal from the Magic Roundabout.
You put the whole thing out of the picture. So
I think that's good. I think that's good.
Concentrate on one machine, go for both.
Harry had already requested one robot from the Phoenix Knights Robot Wars episode.
Is exposed. There underneath, you can see the very mechanics.
Yeah, there'll be a horror film.
There'll
be a Magic Roundabout horror film. That.
It's made out of scrap.
Oh dear, it's
seconds, it's heading back to the scrapyard and not to a safe kennel. Sir Kill-A-Lot
not to a safe kennel, guys.
To take Rough Dougal for a walk to doom. Gemini, nagging.
Should have something for Hype Train, like a light that flashes on a hat. Well, I should have a special Hype Train hat. Yeah, I think Josie was complimenting your paradigm shift, Terry.
Well, look at this, Steve Benton.
That's good, isn't it? Is that the first time the steam vent has ever done any damage to a robot?
Superb stuff for the
no, because some of it is blown them upside down, isn't it?
The and Martin Sturgis.
Of course it's
in
a
all
Peter.
sorts of trouble. Gemini, well, one of the cluster bots has almost disappeared and underneath there. Look at that. The side skirts, they call it on a dog like Dougal.
I should make a choo-choo for a hype train.
Shows the skirts are being ripped away. Oh dear, the tail's still in there, just about
Could make a
waggling.
hype train lots, but
It's vibrating
I
out
don't
there.
really know
It's
what a
not
hype
moving
train
very
is. I'd have to
fast.
understand
I
it.
think it may well have just
Which I should
missed
do, really.
the pit release certainly has now. Oh dear, the fur is flying. It's a dog's life, isn't it, Dougal?
The joke's on them though when it gets tested and they find out that's just asbestos.
Well, whatever they use.
I'm a train set. Yeah, no, I understand Hyper Life, yes. It is, you're right, it is like many things. It's one of the things on Twitch I don't take advantage
And
of.
he doesn't want a tummy tickle, this doggy.
Yeah, exactly, Harry.
I think it just wants
At least I
somebody
hope it was
there
that way round. I
to
hope they didn't
save
want
it
the
and
robot
take
they
it
just
to a nice
ripped out their
warm
loft.
basket by the fire somewhere.
As you could dump at it there?
Will oblige.
No.
Out you go. The end of Rough Dougal. That was great fun. Magnificent.
Oh, I like the shirt though.
Well, Rough Dougal, not so magic in a roundabout way. The winner, the cluster bot of Gemini!
They are great shirts. Unlike the Gemini ones, which are shit.
Well. How you doing? You all right? Come and stand here. Good to see you again.
What, a robot that looks like Dougal?
Easy.
I think it might have been. Okay, I think it might have been a lawnmower with a motor.
Halfway through the fight.
But it's working this time, but you know it's a dodgy thing having a cluster bot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Because if one of it breaks, one bit of it breaks, the whole thing's considered broken down.
It is mad, isn't it? It is mad to have just a lawnmower blade not exposed.
Try our best.
How are you, young man? You enjoying
Oh,
yourself?
thank
You
you,
enjoy that?
King of Time, for gifting us up to AWK.
All right, I think you should go all the way. It's nice having a cluster bot. It's nice, it's unusual, and it's certainly doing the damage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gemini!
You've got a different outfit. Oh, okay, yeah. Great.
Oh dear, I've only just stopped laughing. Gemini through, Rough Dougal are out.
It's not a
so
time
we know
for
our
laughter,
ED
Jonathan. It's a very sad
semi-finalists, and
day.
This is how they line up then. Firestorm and Sir Chromalot.
I think there's still time for people to bet channel points if they want to, which seems like a flaw, doesn't it? But
4 robots have been to hell
Also my pen
and back,
running out.
but now things really hot up. It's time for the heat semi-finals.
Surreal warning. Hello, how are you?
Very well.
You ready to go into battle again?
No problem whatsoever. Yeah,
Right.
really looking forward to it.
What are you feeling about your opposition?
We've got no problem with the opposition, the greatest respect. The only problem we have got is that I'm Steve, this is Ray, we know who we are. Can I just show you something? This is Graham, and he has to remember his name by putting it on his sleeve. He's got a problem there, and if he can't remember that. And also, these two, it's a bit of an item going on. They're all loved up, kissy and cuddly. His mind's not on the job. We got no problem.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is your mind on the job or is it on other matters?
Well, there is other matters, but Alex is driving today, so we'll be all right. And these two.
So what are you two going to
Oh,
be doing while he's driving?
was that the first time we've ever heard her say anything?
Watch the camera in the box.
Say again?
You won't actually see them in the box. So
Right, this is just disgusting.
Do I need to VAR this?
Some going on. They're all loved up, kissy and cuddly. His mind's not on the job. We got no problem.
Yeah? Yeah. Is your mind on the
This is
job
the
or is
first
it
time
on
we've
other
ever heard
matters?
her make any noise.
Well, there is other matters, but Alex is driving today, so we'll be all right. And these two.
So what are you two going to be doing while he's driving?
Oh, that is incredibly lads, Harry.
Right,
Yeah,
watch the camera
100%
in the
lads
box.
is getting
Say
ticked
again?
off.
You won't actually see them in the box. So
Right, this is just disgusting.
It's so lads, Philip has walked off. Did that count as speaking? Because we couldn't make out what you said. Harry wouldn't have been able to subtitle that, right? If Harry had subtitled that, he would have said incomprehensible murmur.
This is Hazel Heslop, and this is Alex Mordew, and this is our robot Firestorm 3. Back again with this robot, now completely rebuilt out of 5mm thick aluminium instead of 3mm thick. So it should be a lot more resistant to knocks.
Okay, hang on, sorry.
Upgraded the motors,
Harry.
upgraded the batteries.
Sure,
we've got a nice new shiny paint job. We dropped down a couple of places last year, so now we're going to do better.
Thank you for the sub, Dead Elizabeth. Thank you for the support.
Hi, welcome to the pits. We're Team Sir Chromalot. I'm Steve Merrill. This is
Right.
This is the one and only class act. It's Sir Chromalot. We're back. We've got a gas-powered lifter. Look at these problems
Graphic
at the front.
design's
Just
getting
waiting to
ticked
get
off.
into you guys. Technical details, right.
Thanks, Steve. Here we are, Sir Chromalot. Redesigned, rebuilt, new motors, new gas tank in the top, plenty of power, CO2 driven. Ain't got a problem with lifting anything. Half a tonne, not a problem. As Steve explained to you earlier.
Right, okay.
Nice high lift there, good 2 foot. No worries at all. 15 mile an hour top speed. Over to you. Quick word with Steve.
Yeah, Jonathan Pearce, are you watching? Just wanted to say, I've heard you got a little spot on your chin. Is it a spot or is it a grease nipple to keep that mouth moving? Behave yourself.
That's great. Before we rewind, just want to draw attention to this. I think I'm ticking sexism off here. I don't really know why they've written girly boys on top of their flipper, but we are going to hear this. Oh, okay. Well, watch the whole thing. First things to watch out for. The guy claimed it could lift half a ton. It can't, can it? Yeah, there we go, Ross.
So now we're going to do better.
Just watch out for that, okay?
From South Ockenden, Sir Chromalot.
Watch out for the club Chromalot sign on the wall as well.
Hi,
that's very good.
We're Team Sir Chromalot. I'm Steve Merrill. This is...
Right-eye.
This is the one and only class act. It's Sir Chromalot. We're back. We've got a gas-powered lifter. Look at these prongs at the front, just waiting to get into you guys. Technical details, right.
Thanks, Steve. Here we are, Sir Chromalot. Redesigned, rebuilt, new motors, new gas tank in the top, plenty of power, CO2 driven. Ain't got a problem with lifting anything. Half a ton, not a problem. As Steve explained to you earlier.
Look at this,
nice high lift there, good 2 foot. No worries at all. 15 mile an hour top speed. Over to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Jonathan Pearce, are you watching? Just wanted to say, I've heard you got a little spot on your chin. Is it a spot or is it a grease nipple to keep that mouth moving? Behave yourself.
Roboteers, stand by.
Yeah, they do care to it, particularly if they're wound up by Jonathan Pearce. Okay, sexism for writing girly boys or whatever it was on the flipper. Oh, child soldier for Daniel Sloss.
Well. Steve's never been happy since I mentioned his weight.
3, 2, 1.
Ray could be Roger Harker's Mr. Strong, yeah. It did, it had like drills and stuff on it, didn't it?
Left wide open. Because Firestorm went straight
all that talk, just complete shit.
And pushed them on the arena sidewalk. Sir Chromalot gleaming again. Firestorm have repaired that earlier damage they took.
Why can't it self-right?
Oh, dear. Oh, he's only broke our flag.
Broken the flag, he's broken it all, Steve.
Oh yeah, okay.
They are worthy competitors because
we'll see. Maybe they'll talk to her after this victory.
Here by Firestorm. Just from the initial onslaught.
Yeah, it can lift half a ton, but not itself.
They're counted out, Sir Chromalot.
Yeah, that's a bullshit claim, isn't it?
The weaponry was actually improved, I felt this
It's not even in a class of its own, right? Because there's been lots of shit robots.
But when up against it right from the start of a battle there, so much work to be done. When toppled so early.
But so much has been shit on this episode, okay. That's a pretty full class, I'd say.
And we're about to see 96 kilos of shiny Sir Chromalot, dented and tattered. There it flew. Our knight of the round table would need more than Merlin to help it out there. Dead
yeah, it's going to need more than Merlin.
Circular saw and the scorpion pincers about to remove Sir Chromalot.
Is that what I should do? Well, after when we run out of robots, this should become a robot building stream.
In the best possible humour.
we can all send our robots in and
to keep on talking through the rest of this battle and heat
and fight
and
them.
Series. But I'm afraid.
Has Dead Metal gone in the pit? Oh no, Dead Metal nearly went in the pit, didn't it?
He who laughs last. You know the rest.
No, it doesn't. It's just exactly okay. It's just it's a wheel hubcap.
No longer! Firestorm! They go through!
I don't know if you can build anymore. There's still a lot to watch. I'd like to find battle bots as well.
Steve. Yeah. Sir Chromalot. Class act.
Yeah.
What happened?
I think we've got to be fair on this one, and the greatest respect to Firestorm. Great team. They've got a great robot as well. We thought, well, should we go straight on? Should we go round the edge? But they was going to get under us. Whatever we did, we went for it, and unfortunately didn't work.
We've got people on the clock now, right, trying to work out whether that is the fastest fight we've ever had in Robot Wars.
Well, we went out with style, though, Craig. You've got to admit that.
You did look good.
Thank you.
You always do. You always look good.
Thank you
You
very
can't
much.
You don't fight that well.
episodes of Brom and the Chinese Life of Machines.
Yeah. It's escaping
Yeah,
from
I
your
could do.
robot.
It's frightened, that's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Chromalot, Classic! It was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't a fight, was it?
Not really, no. But I mean, the lads always put on a good show.
Did I say
for
the secret?
everyone.
What did I say?
Total showmen and the great competitors, and we always like having them on Robot Wars. But what about you? Where are you going
Fuck
next?
Jesus
Where are you
is
gonna
what
go with
Harry's
this
just
thing?
written.
Are you going to go all the way?
Hopefully we can go all the way, but we've got a few technical
I said the
glitches
Chinese
to
Life
fix
of
there.
Machines. Oh God.
We keep losing forwards and reverse drive.
Yeah.
It's a bit intermittent, so we need to see what the problem is and fix that.
Okay. Let's hear it for the Firestorm Brigade!
Firestorm Brigade. I don't know, Jesse. I don't know.
Fall by the wayside, Firestorm into the Heat D final to meet either Reactor 2 or Gemini.
A good scrap or lots of
I think
scraps? Where will
probably
it
Harry,
all
yeah.
end? Who knows? Reactor are now pitted against Gemini. How are you feeling about Reactor? No.
Can I
wait,
smell
no. How are you
toast?
feeling about Gemini?
Quite looking forward to it.
Yeah?
Yeah, really am. It should be a really good fight because they've got
Why?
the potential to keep chucking us about and we'll just keep getting back up and going for it.
Is that reinforced by the whole team?
Yes.
No nerves. No nerves. Are you sure?
Maybe a few. I mean, there's double trouble there, isn't
I
it?
know,
So,
I know.
That
Come and
is
have a
quite
look. Come and have a
90s,
look.
isn't it?
Because it appears that you guys aren't ready. What are you doing?
Just changing batteries here. The usual little tests before we put the shells back on, make sure it's
okay. So you're actually
100%.
quite calm then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No problem.
I love that. SodaStream bottles in there. You feeling all right about them over there?
Yeah, I think it should be quite a good fight.
You're slightly worried about their
He
weapons, though,
does
aren't
have
you?
a division football.
They can grab hold of us, you see. Apparently.
Okay, but then double trouble, don't forget.
Double trouble.
Okay, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Simply look at them. Okay, who's going through to the final?
From Bursor, Reactor 2.
We're Team Reactor. This is our robot Reactor 2.
Yeah, very
This is my
amusing.
team members,
Very
Martin
amusing
Crack
90s
and my son
haircut.
Daniel Orton. This is our robot. It's got a front flipper, which has been nicknamed the Flamp because it clamps down as well. It's got
Flamp?
nice teeth, give a good bite into the other robots. We've got an
Flamp?
axe on the back, and Martin will tell you about the running gear.
Just basically runs wheelchair motors and use the joystick as well, just connect 2 servos to it. Seems to do quite well, gets back up on its feet every time it goes over. It's never failed as yet.
From St Leonard's-on-Sea, Gemini.
Okay, here we go. Yes, the flamp.
Hi,
Yeah.
we're Team Mace. This is Shane, Daryl, myself, Brian, and this is our robot, Gemini. Gemini's had a few little modifications since last year. We've got solid arms this year, solid wheels. The shells have been beefed
Better
up.
to have solid
We're hoping
arms,
to
isn't
do
it?
really well this year.
Roboteers, stand by.
Gemini team, Shane and
Yeah,
Darren Howard, Brian
there is a little-
Fountain and the Reactor
there's a little
Boys,
bit of
Russell and
Frankie,
Daniel,
yeah.
Martin Crouch in the arena for the House Robots, Dead Metal. The synergy of the weapons all important, as you saw in the pincer. And Shunt with the push, the scoop, the axe to bludgeon and destroy.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Good battle here. Reactor looks heavy, doesn't it? Difficult
Reactor
to beat.
looks heavy?
Gemini, the design is brilliant. They split, they move quickly, they nag, they worry. But I wonder how effective the flippers are of Gemini. The total weight is 100 kilos, but split between the two.
I think they're more effective than the flamp, aren't they?
A 99 kilo opponent.
The flamp is a bit shit, isn't it, I think?
Just irritate.
I'm not sure it can flip or clamp.
Unless they attack together like that, were they impotent? The answer, when they do attack like that, they can
You know how we said the Shoemakers never failed? I know it hasn't. It hasn't. It hasn't.
a unique sort of a Shremek as well brought it down. So this is a worthy machine, Reactor 2. Got through to round 2 in their Heat and Series 4. They were knocked out by Wild Thing. But they're back and improved. Russell Orton, his son Daniel, and their friend Martin Crouch, the weapons operator. Now they're on the flame.
Now they're on the
Can
fire.
they withstand that heat, that torching? Or will the electronics be burnt out? Plenty of armament there. On the tyres, you can see Ben-Hur spikes, they called them, on the side.
Who called them Ben-Hur
Got the
spikes?
front flipper, got teeth in there, looks a little bit bent and buckled. Gemini worrying.
Yeah, they do seem to start in quite random positions, don't they? I don't really know.
Intriguing clash of designs, temperament, driving styles. Reactor 2, right in the thick of things, and again spun up and over.
Oh no, straight over.
Right way up. Was that luck? Was that design for Reactor 2?
The Reactor's not actually done anything,
All
has
this
it?
into consideration. If, and I think it will do, they'll go to a judge's decision. Close attack there. They look perplexed up in the control.
Yeah, it seems well designed, doesn't it? Like, oh, hang on. Hang on.
If one goes, they both go. Have they been immobilized there?
Hang on, this could be a bit of an upset, I think.
Rights itself. Both have to be alive, though. We'll try and nudge the other half of the twin back into life. The red bot, take a close look at this. Good work by Reactor. Is that Gemini machine okay? Brilliantly self-rising there. Shane Howard, great skill. Brian Fountain, superb control. And Gemini, the twins of terror, back.
Oh, that's flopped back on his back again,
Once
though.
again, the brothers of bafflement and bruising. Once more, though, is that one of the twins in trouble?
Oh.
Is that the other twin in trouble? Reactor 2 here has been dogged and determined.
It has been dogged and so it might have won. It might have won.
Is there enough power left in that flipper?
It's got it. Has it got it?
I think they've got real problems here. Very good Reactor. The weapons operator.
The Flamp wins.
Controlled throughout, using that front
What's the
flipper.
deal with it? Well, it's a cluster bot, but if one of them's immobilized, they're both immobilized. It counts as the whole thing being immobilized. But it doesn't matter. They both flopped, haven't they? They're both stuck. There we go. The Flamp takes it. Hello, Catbox. Just missed a successful just missed a successful flamping.
They look a bit cumbersome. They don't look quick. Only 8 mile an hour top speed. Not the heaviest around.
Well, they have to be within the weight limit, so they have to be 2 small ones.
We've always promised so much, but failed to deliver. Will be dumped into the pit.
They're about to got in the pit, aren't they?
Reactor 2 through. Shunt left spinning. Well.
Yeah, S for Gemini, F's for the Queen Mother.
Reactor 2, pull it out the bag. They go through. Gemini, what happened? You were all over them like.
Who are we saying is Red Quixote, Jesse?
You were doing
This
so
guy.
well. You were flipping them over. I thought you had it in the bag, and then they flip you on your back, and it looked like you didn't have enough gas or air or whatever to flip yourself back over.
For me to make it off of you, Harry.
Annoying wheeling.
Yeah.
And that was
I don't mind. You could do it if you want.
And they jumped up onto that wheel. When both are like it, we can't self-right.
Yeah, this is Cousin Quixote.
Unlucky. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gemini. You don't believe it, do you?
I don't believe it, no. I never thought we'd beat Gemini. Not in a million years.
They were all over you.
Every time
We couldn't believe it, we beat them.
Yeah, I mean, they're highly ranked.
Absolutely. A lot of credit from them. 2 brilliant machines sitting there.
But your driving towards the end was exceptional.
Was it? Are you sure?
It was exceptional.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, you
they were all
didn't
over
quite
you,
make it.
Flipping
You
them
got
over
flamped.
and then keeping them there.
That's the idea. Once we got one over, concentrate on one, get that over, and then go for the other one. And it paid off.
That driving skill has got you in the heat final. Are you feeling confident?
It's a shame. I'm not
Nervous,
sure
but
that's necessarily what the Queen Mother would have wanted.
Well,
Jesse.
if you can beat Gemini, you can probably beat anyone.
I don't know. The seedings aren't
Let's hope so.
in the. They're not as clear this season, are they? They're not written on the. They're not telling us where they are. Like the seed isn't written on the this board, whatever this is
Good
called.
old battle that, wasn't it? But Gemini subsided. Reactor 2 go through to the Heat D final against Firestorm 3 for a place in the series semi.
Right, it's Firestorm
It's been an amazing night to be
against
sat up here in the
Reactor.
crow's nest, and this last battle should be one for the scrapbook as well. So let's see how the finalists got here.
One for the scrapbook.
First up, Firestorm should have beaten Bcapitator and did, but after sustaining damage with
More
that
like red
attack,
emotes.
caught
That's
by
good. That
Matilda's
works.
fly
How did you
wheel.
get on in your Fox
How
game?
much damage was sustained there?
Catbox, did you
as
finish the Fox game?
Bcapitator fell. They managed repairs by the time they fought Sir Chromalot, and that first attack of the battle caused all the damage. Sir Chromalot and Steve Merrill failed to recover and ended up flying through the air. Reactor 2 flipped Bot's
No, it has great depth.
into submission. And look,
You can twit now. That's good. It's good to
a
twit.
very good display. Dogged, determined,
It's
and
good
in
to
the end,
twit.
Gemini flipped onto their sides when
Yeah, I had to stop watching a stream to prepare a tribute song to the Queen Mother.
For you, because you got through to the semis last year.
Breaking time didn't help.
This time you're playing for the semis again. Can you do it?
We'll give it a good try. We've had some intermittent faults up to this point, but we've found what they were, fixed them, so we should give it a good shot, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. How's the flamp looking?
It's working. It's still working, surprisingly enough.
Still flamp.
Still flamping.
Still flamping. So you're fully armed up.
Yeah.
And that robot is armed up.
He's armed up to the teeth.
Properly tooled.
Are you intimidated by the fact that these have already got through to semi-finals?
Not at all, not at all. We did.
Quite looking forward to it again.
We did Gemini, and they'd been through before,
So
we're confident.
don't
Okay.
fancy its chances, but I ain't going to get down about it.
Good luck to both of you.
Cheers.
Okay, the flamp's ready.
Who'll go through to our series semi-final? We'll find out now. Let the Heat final begin.
From Bursal, Reactor 2.
Here we are, Reactor 2. Did anyone put channel points on Reactor?
Firestorm 3.
No, they didn't. Okay, this is high stakes. There are a lot of channel points that are just going to go the way of the Queen Mother.
Stand by.
If this goes, if it goes to the flank.
Firestorm team, Graham Bone, Alex Mordew and Hazel Heslop look worried by the Reactor boys, Russell Orton, Martin Crouch, Daniel Orton. Perhaps by the presence of Sir Killalot, Invincible. Perhaps they're concerned by the appearance of Shunt. Will they be pushed into the pit of oblivion?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
The big question, how much damage has Firestorm sustained to that weaponry? Is it merely now a wedge driven up onto Reactor?
Is it merely a wedge? No, it's got a flipper.
The Firestorm flipper is working. So that's answered that question. And again, flipping Reactor 2 onto its side. And pursuing, pressurizing, pushing Firestorm. It's taken a good robot to beat this machine in the past. Only machines like Fraser, Chaos 2, Dominator 2 have managed to curb Firestorm. And Reactor 2 driven onto the side wall is impaled
it's going to
once
come back.
again.
There we go.
If not impaled, comes down, slams its axe onto the arena floor, and in goes Firestorm again. Just dodging Sir Killalot, squeezing between the CPZ and its opponent Reactor. That's good driving by Graham Bone. Reactor here is certainly the weaker of the two.
It's out.
And Firestorm 3, the flourish of tossing an opponent out of the arena.
The roll, it is good, although it did, in the end, it did roll over the wall, didn't it, I think?
Final, a concerted and well-measured drive, and Reactor 2
Yeah, it did, yeah.
and crashed out of
Yeah, F's for Reactor.
Reactor 2, they beat Bot out of hell. They beat Gemini.
They did beat Bot out of hell.
They couldn't put out the Firestorm. Firestorm through to the series semi-finals.
Oh, Catbox, we saw a very young Daniel Sloss.
Hey, guys. Come here. Well, as I said, you beat by hell.
Yeah.
You had a tough one with Gemini.
Very tough one with Gemini.
You came through that.
Yeah.
You meet them over there.
Absolutely.
They throw you right out of the arena.
Yeah, it's the only way they were going to stop us, though.
It's true, because you're self-right here. You
just keeps going.
You don't know who that is, well, then don't worry about it.
You're like an energizer.
He's a comedian.
Come
Not a well-known comedian.
There's your robot there. It's not very nice, really, is it?
Hey, at least it ain't dead.
I'm sure you'll dust it off, pick it up, give it some tender loving care.
Oh, just a little
couple of plasters.
A bit more than plasters. Big steel ones usually.
And be fighting
A
again.
big steel plaster.
Definitely.
You missed out in the series semi-finals, but you know you got to a heat final.
We've done better than last season, so.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Reactor 2. Well done, guys.
I don't remember Reactor 1.
You're through to the series semi-finals. Talk me through that fight. What was going through your mind when you fight something like that? Because it does just keep coming and coming and coming.
It keeps rolling over, yeah. Rolled over a few times. Got it in against the barrier, and it seemed to be fairly mobilised. So I thought, well, should we leave them, should we not? Nah, we'll have a bit of fun. So we knocked them back onto the wheels and then out the arena.
Did you think you were strong enough to put it out of the arena?
No, but it must just be the shape, the rounded top on it.
Yeah.
Just rolled over the top.
And it rolled over and put you in the series semi-finals. Now, how are you feeling about that?
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
Feeling confident that you can go through now? I mean, there's a lot of big, bad robots out there, but, you know, you're ranked highly.
Yeah, there's a lot of scary robots out there doing a lot of damage.
Are there any improvements you can make for the series semi-finals?
Charge the batteries.
Is that all? Charge the batteries.
That's about it.
And just keep going at them.
That's it, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go ballistic for Firestorm! Well, forget your Waterloos and your Agincourts. There's only one battle. It's Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's have that again.
Well, forget your Waterloos and your Agincourts. There's only one battle. It's Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Forget your Waterloos and your Agincourts. There's only one battle. Only one battle. It's Robot Wars. He hasn't lost it, no. I think it was a good episode. There were the first couple of these, I wasn't optimistic about the series, but the last couple we've watched, I think they've been pretty good. Oh, brilliant! Thank you, Harry. Great to see that a million times. Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll enjoy Harry's new emotes, and when we come back, we'll get into some Dutch Robot Wars. Some Dutch Robot Wars. Okay, great. Let's get to the break screen. Oh, if anyone has gifted a sub or donated and not told me what Pobot they want, do that whenever.
Its primary weapon is an electric pickaxe that can strike 3 perspex armor. Should see this robot survive a fairly high level of attack from all but the knock. Not easy to smash through that. Oh, driving straight into the welding arms. I hardly dare. Nothing much is happening here. I think they've lost power. Yes, well done. You've got all the skills you need to... Oh no, disaster! Taking their time. It looks like hard work for the flipper. Body splash. This robot, the swords tearing into the robot now. Can they take this, or will this... Get rid of those pesky steps that roll around the deck and earn yourself a get out of this tube station tangle and be rewarded to fight another day down the new... Well, a brief intermission for the two teams while we wait for the ball. The mace is powered down. I don't believe it. It's gone in. What a slightly unusual domed wedge shape to this robot. They better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be this robot. One of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old... And it goes straight past. Welcome to Rosie the Riveter 2, a powerful, maneuverable robot from America, crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work, shielded with polycarbonate for good protection against... It shattered it! No one making a start yet. Are they bothering? Here it comes again, trying to... Well, that was a brave effort, but not just quite enough on the... This is not the most exciting match ever. When are the... Finally, a bit of wind power adds a strange touch. Punchline will cause devastation. Blink, blunk, the sergeant. Dump. A highly thought. This is a high wedge-shaped robot. Very popular shape, allowing them to drive armoured, inexpensive Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy composite material. Very hard to damage. Be careful near the platform edges. Ending up on the train tracks is a surefire. It sears in with that incredible heat. And what can with... Wouldn't want to get anywhere near that axe. I imagine all the competitors... Once you're in a CPZ, the house robots are free to attack. It's armed with a 3-pronged titanium spike, allowing it to ram and defend from... They've driven straight towards the... Spinning and missing. But they'll have the layer of Kevlar and titanium composite material covering the body. Very resistant. They'll be wishing the steel was even thicker on there, although it... Oh! The robot everyone loves to hate, Mortis. One of the most expensive and most competitive robots ever. It has a lifting arm as well as that powerful axe. Let's see if all that money... Oh! And another punching a hole! And that's gonna... The drive's broken! They're not going anywhere! Except, of course... Out! Crash! Bang! Wallop! Almost impossible to get through. And pushed onto the hook! They're going to be saying goodbye to this arena as... Whoops! They are no more as they plummet to the bottom of the missile. Battered and scratched, no doubt, but a worthy winner to win through this. Armoured in Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy. The jaws close. Don't want to get near those. And the nitrogen spilling everywhere now the gun is broken. Oh, this must be... The carbon steel cutting disc is tremendously powerful and... That's pretty poor. Ouch! So there you have it. Out of 36 robots we started with, only one remains. And that is our new Bobot Wars World Champ. Armoured with a layer of titanium, light. On the offensive now with those... These two. One to look out. Its primary weapon is a... They want a Turkish bath? They're getting very close. Another challenge to the arena champion coming up. Can they hold it? Flames aren't having much luck and sneaking in to just slot the flipper under it. That one's going to leave a scar. Nasty. Good try. Not good enough to go through. We say goodbye to our collateral.
Now on BBC One, a special BBC News with Peter Sissons.
The Queen Mother has died peacefully at the age of 101. The announcement from Buckingham Palace said the Queen was at her bedside. Within minutes, people young and old started to gather and remember. The Prime Minister's tribute, she symbolised Britain's decency and courage.
Sorry to everyone who's already seen this, but I thought people that came in late might not have
Good
heard
evening.
the
Her
news.
Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, has died in her 102nd year. She died at Windsor at 3:15 this afternoon. Buckingham Palace said the end was peaceful and the Queen was at her side. Members of the royal family are arriving at Windsor tonight. Prince Charles, who says he's devastated, and the Princes William and Harry will return from their skiing holiday in Switzerland tomorrow.
Right, there we go. Sorry to anyone that had already seen that, but I thought people, people might not have seen the news. Also, this, as a matter of respect, this is in memorial mode. We're just right, okay. Let's just try and get on with that. Get on as best we can. It's what she would have wanted. She would have wanted us to watch some Dutch Robot Wars, I think. She also would have wanted me to remember to pay out the prediction. I think, Harry, he genuinely did get a lot of shit for not wearing a black tie. Well done to people that backed Firestorm. Hello, Natalie. Just about to watch some Dutch Robot Wars. Also, the Queen Mother's dead. You know, it's a sad day. Right, here we go. Oh, that's too loud, isn't it? I remember this from last time. Dutch Robot Wars is loud, right? They make it louder in Dutch. Great that people are having respect for conversations about the royals.
Welkom in een arena waar genade niet bestaat. Waar medelijden wordt gestraft met je eigen ondergang. Hier regeren de vernietiging, de chaos en de totale mechanische razernij. Een hel voor machines, een hemel voor fans van Robot Wars. Is jouw maag sterk genoeg?
Is your stomach strong enough? I don't know who that is.
Tegen wielamputaties zonder verdoving?
Can you handle?
Kan je cirkelzagen door aluminium onderbuikjes zien gaan? Prima. Hamers tegen zagen. Bijlen tegen slijpschijven. De een is groot, de ander klein. En dat is zo oneerlijk. Maar zo heerlijk om mee te maken. Bridget, hoe houden de roboteers zich?
Okay, we'll go to Bridget in a minute. We'll go to Bridget in a minute. I think we want to deal with some of these questions. Okay, here we go.
Is jouw maag sterk
Is your stomach strong enough? Yeah.
Kan jij tegen wielamputaties
Can you handle wheel amputations without anesthesia? Yes, WAWA. Can you look at circular saws going through aluminium underbellies?
Prima. Hamers tegen zagen. Bijlen tegen slijpschijven. De een is groot, de ander klein. En dat is zo oneerlijk. Maar zo heerlijk om mee te maken. Bridget, hoe houden de roboteers zich? Weer veel zweetvlekken in de pits?
Nou Rob, eigenlijk is iedereen best wel rustig hier. Je moet je bedenken dat de ontwerpers natuurlijk al maanden met dit gevecht bezig zijn. Dus ze zijn hier nog een beetje aan het bijspijkeren en aan het klussen tot aan de laatste minuut. Zodat de vechtmachines ook echt in wedstrijdvorm zometeen die arena ingaan. Nou, en iedereen denkt natuurlijk dat ze aan alles hebben gedacht. Dat ze geen foutjes zullen gaan maken. Maar er hoeft maar één dingetje tegen te zitten. En alles is weg waar ze echt maanden aan hebben gewerkt. In een paar seconden kan het over zijn. De illusie die je een heel jaar lang hebt, zomaar weg. Het is dus geen sport voor huilenbal.
This is no sport for crybabies.
Dat kan je wel zeggen, Bridget, want er zijn ook een paar dingetjes hier waar helemaal niemand zich op voor kan bereiden. Verwelkom onze mobiele moordbrigade.
Welcome the mobile
de
murder
nachtmerrie voor ieder elektronisch breintje. Onze huiveringwekkende huisrobot.
Okay, here they are. I don't think I need to introduce the house robots to you. I forgot I have to do the commentary on these. There you go, Matilda. She's got a powerful ass now. No, interesting that's a pun that works in Dutch, right? Yeah, we'd have to. It's a shame. It's a shame, Harry, that none of the Dutch speakers like anything I, like my streams enough to watch. Because we can ask them. We could ask them. If anyone that spoke Dutch, we could ask. Also, it's later in Holland, isn't it? To be fair. It's nearly 11 o'clock.
Het is zo simpel.
It's so simple.
Zorg dat je het redt tegen de huisrobots. Win 3 keer het
Yeah, they're all asleep.
de andere robot en huppakee.
Well, they're watching this probably. I assume this is live, right?
Aan het eind. Maar onze huisrobots hebben het eigenlijk een stuk zwaarder. Die willen dat helemaal niemand de finale haalt. En toch, eentje zal het redden. Ik geef je, als huisrobots konden vloeken, was dit programma...
I'll tell you, if the house robots could cuss, this show would be rated well over 18.
gaat het halen, maar dan wel 1 van deze 6.
Okay, who's it going to be? Okay, let's get some channel points. This is what the Queen Mother would have wanted. 6 Dutch robots. Probably some of them not very good. Okay, pulverizer. RCC. Scraptosaur. I spelled Scraptosaur wrong. Scraptosaur. Alien Destructor. Twisted Metal. Or Pyramid of Chaos. Those are our 6 Dutch warriors. What? Yeah, good question. Good question, okay. He did serve in the military, so he probably knows a few. Okay, get your predictions in. That should be working. Is that working? Yeah, that's working. Great, get your predictions in. And let's play this. We will get to see some of the robots. It's not Series 2, it's Episode 2.
De grote vraag is natuurlijk, pulverizer, kan je die aan?
Okay,
Met
so
deze hanenkam is dat genoeg?
Het zal interessant worden, absoluut. Ik denk dat het
is taking
een
on
van de leukste partijen
pulverizer.
gaat worden die ik ga...
RCC?
De andere teams zijn heel goed, absoluut. Ik heb heel veel andere teams gezien die het echt heel goed doen. Maar ik heb ook echt, denk ik, toch wel het meeste respect voor pulverizer in deze... Ik denk dat als je met pulverizer mensen gaat praten, dat ze ook inderdaad wel hetzelfde zullen zeggen over onze robot.
Why all English names of Dutch show? It's a good
Ik hoor net
point.
voor je tegenstander, Radio Control Carnage, dat jullie gelijkwaardige tegenstanders zijn.
Vinden hun dat? Of,
These are matching outfits, aren't they?
Kom nou. Stel niks voor joh, dat ding van hun.
Pulverizer
That thing of theirs is nothing.
dan?
Gewoon rammen. Komt als poeder komt dat ding naar buiten zometeen.
Elke robot heeft eigenlijk een tere, kwetsbare binnenkant.
Right, outfits take
En die
off.
willen we zien! In stukken! Ik zeg, laat de strijd beginnen!
Yeah. Let the strine beginner. Okay, we now know what RCC stands for. It's Radio Controlled Carnage. It's got unreliable electronics.
Ik ben van Team RCC. We hebben onze robot, Radio Controlled Carnage. Als eerste wapen hebben wij een stalen knipschaar.
Okay,
Als tweede
steel
wapen
scissors.
hebben wij een
mohawk
hanenkam
with very
met
sharp
hele scherpe punten
spikes.
erop. En wij gaan hiermee winnen.
We gaan gewoon winnen.
Ja,
we winnen gewoon.
Gonna win. Okay, here's Pulverizer. It's gonna fly well. That could be, like, this could be a dangerous weapon, right?
Ik ben Miester de Graaf, dat is Ruud van Buren, dit is Remco Doffer en dit is onze robot Pulverizer. Het wapen is een spinnende disc en ik heb een self-righting mechanisme op de wielen en wij rammen alles aan kaft.
Scissors, you might think so, KSC, yeah.
Roboteers, stand by.
I think Pulverizer's got a good shot in this one. Okay, we've got Sergeant Bash for the house robots. And it's Sir Kill-A-Lot.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Okay, here we go. Okay, not... Oh no, Pulverizer is going. I thought it may have not been going until that. Yeah, of course, no commentary in the Dutch one, so it's just me. Oh, good font on the back of Pulverizer. Okay. Oh, it looks. Is that broken? It? Is that? I think that's done it. Boom! It's been pulverized. Oh, it has made quite a big hole in the front, I think. Not much carnage, was there? It's not. There was no carnage, and at this point, it's not really radio controlled. Now, point of order: is this face on the back of radio controlled carnage? Is that a face, or is that a picture of a face? I think that's a picture of a face. I have seen some stuff like that, Harry. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be flipped. It's a picture of a face, yeah. I agree. Looks like they're going in the pit. Don't know what the Dutch for pit is. And neither do the entirely English crowd. That's a shame, Katie. Was he involved in the post office scandal?
Dit is absoluut peanuts, hè, voor Pulverizer.
Ja, that was absolute peanuts.
Is er nog iets over van Radio Control Carnage? Volgens mij niet, hè?
Nou, we zijn braaf geweest. We zijn braaf geweest.
Vond je het braaf? Kilo
We've been
er nog
good.
eventjes goed tegenin.
He's powered by Horizon, yeah, I thought so.
Er wordt in de pits nog gevochten voor het leven van de vorige verliezer. Maar het volgende vonnis wordt nu alweer
He did say that in English, but in the Dutch
Geen
voice.
genade!
Okay, we've got Scraptosaur next against Alien Destructor.
Jeetje,
Oh,
wat
look
is die
at
mooi
this.
geworden. Werkt hij ook echt helemaal zoals het moet?
Hij werkt fantastisch. We hebben net de staart getest. Die zwiept er als een zweep overheen.
It will hit it
We
like
hadden
a
het nog nooit
whip.
gezien, want het is de eerste keer dat hij erop zit.
Ja.
Maar het is een
Dat is
waanzinnig.
nogal een risico, zeg. 1 minuut voor de wedstrijd even kijken of de staart het doet.
Ja, het was wat werk. Dus je werkt door tot de laatste minuut.
It does look perverted, doesn't it, Josie? Yes.
Nee, niet echt.
Maar ja, met zo'n staart vernietig je hem toch gewoon binnen een
I
minuut.
think this is a type of lads, isn't it? But a creepy
Je hebt het
lad.
gezien. Ja. Je hebt die enorme staart gezien. Wat ga je er tegen inbrengen? Wat kan die?
Deze kan flipperen. En we hebben een klein geheim wapentje zitten onder die...
They've got a secret weapon under that nice box over there. Yeah, that's a face. I think, unfortunately, both of these are going to have a face, Josie, aren't they?
Inderdaad vrij hard en vrij scherp. Dus we gaan eens proberen of we daar niet een beetje schade kunnen aanrichten.
They do. I remember last week there were a lot of faces. Look at this horrible thing. It's got a vulnerability weapon.
Wij zijn Giga's Offspring. Ik ben Kees Sikking, de kapitein. Dit is Frank Laan, de teammate. En dit is onze robot Alien Destructor. Ons hoofdwapen is de staart, die laag over de grond de banden van de tegenstander kapot snijdt. Voorop hebben we nog een levensgevaarlijke punt waarmee we de tegenstander helemaal kapot rammen.
She smells blood.
Knee sicko, more like. Okay, we've seen a face. Weakness speed.
Hallo, ik ben Marien van der Meer van Team FFR 301. Dit is Edwin Koenen, Misha Brabant en onze robot Scraptosaur. Spikes aan de voorkant, flipper aan de achterkant. We zijn hier bij Robot Wars en we zoeken prooi.
Oh. Yeah, I think definitely for one of these two, there's some graphic design. Yeah, the shirts are nice. Yeah, there are. They have got some amusing 90s camera shots. That one from the start where it went right up to the roof and you could look down. That was, yeah, it is very SMTV like. Yeah, I'm going to tick that off. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not that slow. Oh, look at that horrible tail. Also, it's not... Is that ever going to do any damage? It's like one of those things the police put out in the roads of pop tyres, isn't it? You have to just hoping someone drives over it. Oh, they've driven straight into Kill a Lot. Hopefully Kill a Lot is as pulled by this as he should be. The Perms have made a shit robot. We cannot possibly speculate in what they might have been doing when they should have been making a better robot. Yeah, bash, bash, bash. Absolutely not what they're saying. We do know what they were doing, yeah. Oh, although it might win, which would be a worry, wouldn't it? Remember the format as well. All the losers go into a big losers playoff, and one of them goes through to the semi-finals. So the losers do all get a second chance. Thank God you got on the right one instead of not like you wanted to. Oh, I've gone into the pit thing. Okay, well neither of these are very good, are they? They might... who's going to win this? I think the... I mean, the Purpot's been damaged by the house robots, but not really by the opposition. Is that what Noel's saying? You can tell the house robots really want to take it off. Oh, the Pubs have got it! It's a bad judging decision if you just take taste into account, isn't it? It looked... No, it didn't. It didn't Dutch Philippa.
Ja, het is voor de eerste keer natuurlijk dat we dit doen. De vierde keer dat we ongeveer rijden met het ding. En voor het eerst met al dat spul erbij. En het werkt allemaal echt geweldig.
Yeah. Had je nou op een gegeven moment niet een beetje last van de staart? Dat gevoel kreeg je?
Ja. Want zonder staart gaat hij echt veel sneller. Maar ja, het is die staart...
But the tail's a part of it, it's fun.
Korter, want we zijn een schakeltje kwijt.
Echt waar?
Ja, hij is in tweeën. Dus
door een huis.
Oh, they did the tailgate get broken in half.
En af en toe een beetje aangepakt, hè?
Do enough people... Do people think that was a bad judging decision? I think it might have been.
Twee nieuwe rillende robots gespannen tot in hun kabeltjes.
The tent stones to their
cables. En voor één van de twee
cables.
wordt dit een laatste gevecht. Verliezer roest in vrede.
It has seen things, yeah. And things have seen it. Okay, we've got Twisted Metal against Pyramid of Chaos. Does have sort of HR Geiger
Chaos, maar volgens mij is dit gezin echt totale rusten zelf, of niet?
Dat kan je wel stellen, ja. Ja, zo zijn wij gekomen. Zo
Oh,
zijn
the
wij hier
backwards
aanwezig.
hat is very amusing in the 90s, isn't
Hoe
it?
komt dat dan? Is hij zo goed gebouwd dat je gewoon alles aan kan?
Zeker te weten. Daar gaan we
Oh, it looks tall.
helemaal vast en zeker dat dat een goede robot gaat worden.
Ja, die piramide moet wel grappig zijn, ja. Het is allemaal blik, dus er wil een aardig stuk uitkomen, denk ik.
Is hij ook snel?
Nou, qua rijden is hij niet zo heel erg snel, maar
Drive that
de
fast.
piramide komt wel op onze hand achterbij.
The pyramid will come for us.
Dan heb je het gevoel.
Ah, dat kan nog wel eens interessant worden, ja.
They do look like a bowling team, yeah. Yeah, I think it does. It does like hey, yeah. It's not the normal passion, is it? But yeah.
Ik ben Willem, dit is Harjo.
A team Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. Wij werken met een vliegwiel. Het draait met 800 toeren, weegt 17 kilo en die zal forse klappen uit gaan delen.
It's going to deliver strong blows.
Verder hebben wij nog wat...
Oh, some great haircuts on this team, actually.
En wij gaan zeker winnen.
Oh, okay, well, we can check that out if we get to see them again. Weaponry swords. That might be Team Green Day, yeah.
Hoi, wij zijn de 3 robotiers van de Pyramid of Chaos. Met links van mij Jaap in de Beter junior, de bestuurder. Rechts van mij Jaap in de Beter senior, de maker. Ik ben Harm in de Beter, de captain. Met deze robot, de Pyramid of Chaos, met het aanhaakwapen en heel veel kracht, gaan wij het helemaal maken. Met een big smile natuurlijk.
I'm gonna make it with a big smile, of course. Okay, here we go. Okay, neither of them look, again, very good, do they? Could be the Offspring. Who would win in a robot war between Green Day and the Offspring? Yeah, the Offspring, yeah.
2, 1, activate.
Right, okay. Oh, okay, they've... Oh, is it? I don't know if that's done any damage, is it? And then they've missed that time. Oh yeah, no, it is making some holes. Okay, the sword weapon doesn't look entirely not shit, does it? Yeah, it does look like an alright disc, yeah. Okay, the pyramid's done, isn't it? It's a lot of noise. Okay, Refbot's counting it out. It's over for the pyramids. Yep, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. That's what they're saying. Yeah, now they're saying kill a lot, kill a lot, kill a lot. That's gone floppy, yeah. Yes, it was almost a robot didn't start, wasn't it? It moved very slowly forward, it flopped its sword down. Oh!
Cease.
Right, now you can see why it's floppy. There's a lot of empty space in there. I think it's just a wheelchair base with a pyramid over the top.
Dat ging heel goed.
Maar je had niet echt veel tegenstand, hè? Er kwam niet echt veel terug.
Ja, op een gegeven moment
Dat
dan
was-
deed hij het ook niet meer.
dat
Hij
was
kon
a
niet meer
pure
rijden en
piss
dus,
part, ja.
Ja, dan is het heel makkelijk.
Heeft de lol er misschien een beetje af?
Ja, we hebben hem ook niet al te veel tegen aangezeten, maar ja, omdat ze hem op die flipper zetten, dan is het gebeurd.
Ja, ook met jou.
Ja, dan ook ja.
Dus je kan eigenlijk niet wachten op een iets sterkere tegenstander.
Ja, we zullen zien wie we straks krijgen, maar...
We komen eraan, hoor.
Onze winnaars. Ze zijn
Yeah, it was. I think it was a wheelchair base with a tin pyramid over the top. Biscuits here. Okay, we get the losers playoff, which I think is a great innovation.
Of alsnog door naar de volgende ronde.
Yes, wheel one pharaohs now.
Nog erger zal worden.
Okay, losers melee. So who's going to get a second chance? Is it going to be RCC, Scraptosaur, or Pyramid of Chaos? Now, I think Scraptosaur was unlucky not to go through. But none of these are good, are
De
they?
tweede ronde wat inhoudt dat de verliezers weer bij elkaar in de arena worden gebracht om tegen elkaar te gaan vechten. Om toch nog een plekje te kunnen veroveren in die grote finale. Want het kan nog gebeuren, hè?
Zeker weten.
Maar ik heb een beetje naar hem gekeken, hij is goed beschadigd.
Dat komt door de huisrobot.
Maar kan hij nog wel alle tactieken beoefenen?
Alle kan hij nog.
Can it still practice all strategies?
Hij gaat snel afmaken.
Ja,
It's gonna kill them all.
Ja, natuurlijk. Wij maken hun af. Maar ik wil echt niet heel erg lullig doen, maar hier zegt helemaal niks van over.
Hij is er beter op
I
geworden.
don't want to be mean, but there's absolutely nothing left.
En dat is wel nodig hier.
De kap gaat er nog eerder af.
Absoluut. Hij gaat vliegen.
En jullie? Nog flexibeler, nog beter, nog sneller, nog stabieler?
Het pneumatische deel is een stuk sterker geworden inderdaad. En verder is je gewoon solid as a rock.
Solid as a
Dus
rock.
het gaat gewoon goed komen.
Nou, ik heb wel een beetje vermoeden wie er gaat winnen. Maar ik hou het gewoon lekker voor me.
Okay. Dutch Philippinos is going to win, but not telling anyone, which is good.
Dat is even helemaal kloten.
Dat is echt helemaal kloten.
Wat is er in godsnaam gebeurd?
Nou, onze elektronica die is er eigenlijk mee uitgeschreven op het moment dat we de arena in wilden rijden. En we zijn nu een uur geweest om het proberen te repareren. En ja, het probleem hebben we nog steeds niet helemaal boven water. En op een gegeven moment, ja, dan moet je maar gewoon toegeven dat het gewoon niet meer gaat lukken. Dus dan stoppen we er ook gewoon mee.
Dus je krijgt niet eens een tweede kans in de verliezersronde?
Nee, dat zit er helaas niet meer in.
It's not enough cards. Yeah, X for whatever they were, remote controlled. C. Okay, so it's a one-on-one loser off now against Scraptosaur and Pyramid of Chaos. Okay, who's in there? Matilda's in there. And Shunt. It did take a bashing, yeah. Mainly from the house robots. It's a shame considering they did have this other fight to do. Right, okay. Can the Pyramid put on a better showing? It does seem to be more mobile, but that weapon is crap, isn't it? It just falls down with no force. Yeah, I think you'd be fairly confident about the Scraptosaur, wouldn't you? Okay, I think the Pyramid might have stopped. Okay, it's got a little flipper. It's got so little to it they can't get under it to flip. Okay, it's getting counted out. It's over for the Pyramid. There we go. Oh, Matilda's getting the ass wheel involved. Did he? What, one of the teams, Josie? Oh, we're gonna get some fire. Yeah, in the flames, burn. Oh, I think that's on fire, right? That's on fire. In the view for the job, we'll have a look in a minute. That's some fire. Hooray! They absolutely have any old games, yeah. Okay, we've had 2 out of 2 fire episodes now. Nice. Will we get fire in the last episode for a full house? Oh, it's going to flip. Matilda try to catch it on the volley. And there we go, in the pits. Down to the Valley of the Kings, or whatever Jonathan would say.
Ze zeiden tegen mij altijd, jongens, piramides, dat is het mooie van piramides. Ze zijn ijzersterk, die staan er voor even, die zijn onverwoestbaar.
Robot shit.
Maar we hebben het gezien in deze losers, Marlee. Er is er maar één die overeind blijft en dat is Scraptosaur.
He absolutely does, Josie. Absolutely does. Absolutely does have either cut into the back of his hair or he's got it sort of stenciled in. Yap Jr.
Nou, ik ben er eigenlijk nog trots op. Alleen het is een ravage geworden. Maar voor de rest...
je bent er nog trots op dat het überhaupt...
Nou, dat ik hier heb mogen staan. En dat we hier hebben mogen rijden.
Dat je hier een pak op je sodemieter
I'm
hebt.
glad he didn't have the robot's initials cut into his hair, because that would have been confusing.
Maar eigenlijk was het zo, het waren de huisrobots die je vernietigd hebben, niet zij.
Nee, dat klopt. Maar we waren weer out of control. Dus dan heeft het weinig zin, hè?
Oh, deed het gewoon niet?
Nee, tweede keer. Jammer. Verkeerd gedaan. Maar het is niet anders. En dan moet je afgestraft
worden. Dan ga je volgend jaar meenemen geen piramide meer, hè? Een sphinx of zo.
Yeah, maybe it does say BNN.
Ja, dat is een betere. Die ga je niet zo makkelijk omver. Oké, jongens, zien jullie volgend jaar terug.
Oké.
Oké, de winnaars, jongens.
Ja.
Ja, niet veel te zeggen. Geen schrammetje opgelopen.
Nee,
One of them's very tall, isn't he?
Nee.
Ging goed, ging makkelijk.
Om nou te zeggen, goh, het was een agressief dodelijk wapen.
Gosh, what an aggressive lethal
Kijk,
weapon.
wij hebben één heel sterk punt en dat is gewoon panzer. Ja, dat heeft gewoon in wonderen gedaan.
Zie je hoe teleurgesteld ik ben?
Ja, ik kan er niet veel meer aan doen.
Iemand die tegen mij zegt, ja, we hebben Robot Wars, heb je geen wapen nodig? Hallo, hey, hallo.
Hallo.
Even mappen met dat ding, hè?
Ja, maar dat gaan we volgende keer doen.
Oh, dat gaat straks in de finale komen?
Ja, tuurlijk. Dacht jij dan? Niet zomaar wat.
Oké. Jongens, zien jullie straks terug.
It's not
Jongens,
nothing.
1 rondje applaus voor Scraptosaur!
Well done, Scraptosaur.
Jij denkt dat jij al iets hebt meegemaakt.
You think you already experienced something? You're
Nu
mistaken.
begint het pas. Hier zijn de halve finales.
Yeah, I think it's Big Natural Nigel. Yeah, that's what he had carved in the back of his head. Okay, it's the half finals now. We've got Alien Destructor against Twisted Metal playing it first.
Alien Destructor, ze ziet er weer helemaal prachtig
No, she
uit.
doesn't, Dutch
Klaar voor de halve
Philippa.
finale?
We zijn er helemaal klaar voor. We gaan er helemaal voor.
Zelfs de staart is weer helemaal mooi gekruld, hè?
Precies, we hebben het helemaal
Is
erop
it
gelapt
is
en,
it
hij doet het
sexist to
weer
have
en,
made this?
We zijn er klaar voor.
En de tong?
It feels
Tom,
sexist,
we hebben hem
right?
afgeveild. Hij is weer scherp.
We filed
We gaan
the
die jongens
tongue,
alle
it's
hoeken van de
sharp
regel
again.
laten zien.
Maar die jongens die zijn best wel heel erg gevaarlijk.
Wij zijn ook gevaarlijk.
Ben je
Oh,
niet
the
bang voor?
Twisted Metal shirts.
Nee.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
Jij
wasn't
hebt
really.
een stem, ja, ook,
Don't,
hè?
actually, I don't
nou,
know why I was
maar
asking. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't just crossed it off.
Ja, ze zijn heel goed.
Ja, hebben die schijf
It just
gezien?
occurred to me that I was so I was so shocked by what
Moeten
it
die
looked
bang te
like.
zijn?
I didn't think to take it
Nou,
off.
ja. We zullen zien. We maken er een mooie show van. We gaan er gewoon in en we zien wel waar het eindigt.
Maar wil je hem zien eindigen in de pit?
Great
Leuke
shirts from the
flip.
Twisted
Verspreid
Metal
over de
boys.
arena zou ik wel leuk vinden.
Overal wat brokstukken gewoon.
Zo kunnen ze wat souvenirs
Respectful to see
uitdelen.
a team wearing a collar on such a somber occasion as this.
Roboteers, stand by.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got Shunt in there. And we've got Circular.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
What's that noise? Oh, right into the tail. I don't think I'm making the noise, Harry. It could be me. I'll check. I did have a sort of curry for lunch. Okay, the perv bot is struggling. They've got into kill a lot. Okay, they're attacking again with their stupid tail. Yeah, that might have been me. Oh, hang on, it's limping a bit, isn't it? Surely the tail hasn't done damage. They are struggling, aren't they? They are struggling. Oh yeah, keep donations coming in. A percentage of all proceeds tonight will go to the family of the bereaved via tax. Yeah, but it's only working on one side, isn't it? But actually, now Perfbot is limping quite a lot. What's that noise? Yeah, fair enough, Harry. Yeah, me too. If that wins, I'm leaving. Oh, there's the tail off. There's the tail off. Oh, it's just got off the thing in time. The disc really smacked into the. Okay, good fight. Oh, it's got a horrible shirt to go with it as well. I've missed that as well.
Ja, dit waren nou twee typisch van die robots die de hele nacht door
These were
zouden
two
kunnen
typical
vechten
robots that
zonder
can fight
dat
all
er
night
eentje
without one
blootgelegd.
dying.
En daar hebben we helemaal geen zin in als er geen harde klappen vallen. Dus het woord is aan de jury.
Okay, who's it going to be? Oh, that was a big hit. Okay, again, the Bobot took a lot of damage.
Twee robots die vochten voor leven of dood. De jury heeft het er moeilijk mee. Het
Judges are
is geen
struggling.
unanieme beslissing.
Oh, it's
Het is
not
2-1
unanimous, it's a split decision.
voor Twisted Metal.
Oh, good. Okay, it's gone to the non-pros.
Nog één finale plaats te
They
vergeten.
didn't they, JC?
En een
Yeah.
mooi rustig plekje in de vuilnisbak. Iedereen klaar? Go!
Oh, go! Okay, so who's going to take on Twisted Metal in the final? Yeah, it's good that behaviour wasn't rewarded, Harry.
Ja, het is alweer tijd voor een halve finale. En het is er niet zomaar één. Want Scrapterson moet toch echt wel dit keer tegen de zware jongens, hè? Ze zijn al een keertje uitgebroken uit de gevangenis. Kan de robot het aan?
Jazeker, de klappen kan die hebben. Alleen moeten we er nu echt tegenaan. In het begin hebben we mazzel gehad. Maar nu
Dat
gaat
geef je wel eerlijk toe.
Ja, zeker. Ja, dat ging erg makkelijk.
Maar op wat voor manier kan je er nu echt
Very
tegenaan
easy.
gaan doen?
Ja, goed sturen.
Nou, als je geluk hebt, dan houden ze die handboeien om. Maar zo te zien niet, hè? Want
Forgot
die
about
hebben
these
wel wat,
guys.
Tuurlijk. Ik ben vrij.
Why has he got a little chicken attached to the...
Slaan. Verpulveren. Alles gaat aan kaft.
Pakt gewoon alles wat in zijn buurt komt.
Precies, precies.
Dus jullie ook. Dus let maar op zometeen in de halve finale.
Yeah, maybe, JC.
Roboteers, stand by.
Yeah, I think you're right, Harry. Yeah, particularly considering how bad the robot is. They've got to cover up their secret weapon, and it's just a spike. Okay, who have we got? We got Matilda, and we've got who have we got? No, it's Bash. It's Bash. Okay, so we've got the okay. So both of these have only beaten the ship pyramid one. Okay, it's the vertical spinner one, which maybe is a good weapon. Oh, that's good, right? That's a good disc. Like, can itself right? It doesn't look like it, does it? There we go. Instant win, I think. Yeah, there you go. Can itself right. Pulverizes through. Yeah, a big W for the pizza cutter. Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah. They did get properly clocked, yeah. Oh! And Matilda's in. Bang. What's going on here? What's going on here? He smashed it into the rampart. Is it even Jeopardy?
Oké, jongens, de winnaars en de verliezers. Scrap the sword. Jongens, dit was één deel verdreuning.
One dull blow and you're upside down, it was over.
Iets meer dan we hadden gedacht eigenlijk. Ja. Maar hij bleef wel redelijk heel. Dat is het enige wat ik kan zeggen.
Ja, hallo. We zijn hier om heel te blijven. We zijn er om anderen kapot te maken. Ik ga het nog één keer uitleggen.
Oh,
je neemt een robot en je hakt het fijn.
Dat heb ik het verkeerd begrijpen.
Oké.
Wij dachten dat de verdediging het beste was, maar...
De aanval is de beste.
Oké. Dat zullen we onthouden.
Volgend jaar beter, jongens. Maar ja, dat was één toffe dreun. Het was over, zo makkelijk heb je het nog nooit gehad.
Ja, dankzij hem, hè. Simpel toch, eitje.
Ja.
Easy
maar je kwam er daarna
peasy.
niet makkelijk doorheen.
Nou, er zit een gaatje in. Ja, maar ik had genoeg gedaan. Ik denk, nou, ze gaan wel weer terug met de flipper.
Ja.
Als ze bleven liggen, nou ja, denk ik...
Nee, en je hebt geen schram met jezelf natuurlijk, dus je kan...
Gelukkig niet.
Je bent helemaal klaar voor de finale.
De Beitel is wel een beetje beschadigd, ben ik bang.
De bijtel beschadigd.
De bijtel, ja.
The chisel's
Die ga je zo
damaged.
er even bijslijpen.
Nee, vervangen.
Oh, die gaat hij vervangen?
Ja, vervangen. Gewoon nieuwe erin.
Oh, je hebt een heel stel bijteltjes, zodat je de hele...
Got a bunch of
tot en met het einde
chisels.
van Bobot Wars kan je nog even
I
doorhalen.
don't think they mean chisel, do they?
Jongens, een rondje applaus voor Pulverizer!
Well done, Pulverizer.
Hier hebben ze het dus allemaal voor gedaan, hè? En de meeste helemaal voor niks. Helemaal voor niks voor die ene plaats in de grote Robot Wars
Okay,
finale.
there's one spot in the
Namelijk maar één
final.
van de twee gaat het redden en de ander, vergeet het maar. Geschiedenis. Heeft iedereen de riemen vast?
Has everyone got the seatbelts fastened?
Weg.
It is horizontal against vertical, yeah.
Beginnen.
What will happen when a horizontal flipper hits a vertical flipper? It'll open some kind of black hole.
Ja, eigenlijk wordt het nu pas echt spannend, want deze twee teams gaan naar de finale. En als hier weer een winnaar uitkomt, die mag dan weer naar de grote finale. Oftewel de Robot Wars finale. Nou, daar willen we natuurlijk allemaal in staan, hè?
Ja, zeker. Dat is wel de bedoeling.
Gaat dat lukken?
Nou, dat wordt moeilijk. Het wordt in ieder geval een hele harde knal.
It'll be a big bang.
Ben je een beetje bang voor Pulverizer?
Nou ja, het zijn twee schijven, hè, dus het gaat heel hard en het gaat heel raar.
Ja, dit is wel de tegenstander.
De gevreesde tegenstander.
Ja, die hebben ook een schijf, hè. En dat zijn gewoon gevreesde wapens, dus...
Ja, maar je hebt net nog van Scriptosaur echt zo makkelijk gewonnen. Die flipt hier in één keer over. Daar ben je er niet bang voor?
Ja, maar dat stelde ook niks voor. Die had geen wapen en... Maar ja, hun hebben wel een wapen, dus ja. Ik ben er bang voor, maar ik ben er ook benieuwd naar.
Nou, ik zou zeggen, ga die ring
It's
in
afraid
en
but
maak elkaar gewoon
curious.
compleet af. Aan kaft, hè?
Okay, here we go. It's final time.
Roboteers, stand by.
We're just about have time for a third episode tonight, I think. Okay.
Three, two, one. Activate.
Alright, here we go. Oh, they're not moving. Oh, they didn't go straight. Oh! There was a bit of a bang. There was a big sort of bang there. Okay, Pulverizer's not looking very mobile, is it? Oh, they're looking in trouble. This isn't necessarily going the way I thought it was. Oh. Yeah, I think one of the robots is Tim Allen, yeah. Tim Allen would be a good name for a robot. Would it? Yeah, there's a lot of noises here. Okay, a pulverizer has been pulverized, isn't it? It's... Oh, Kill-Lot's got it as well now. Yeah, kill it, kill it! Oh, the pit release thing's been broken again. Oh yeah, they're cutting the wheel off. Oh, the wheel come completely off. Oh, that was what was that? A wheel? It was amputated without anaesthetic. Yeah, wow. Oh. Chucks it into the other robot. Nice. No, just 2 words. You'd have to think of another. You'd have to also be something else that started with W and A. Maybe if the wheel was knocked off with an axe, that would work. There we go.
Stof zijt gij en tot stof zult gij wederkeren. Pulverizer, geheel vernietigd. De winnaar is Twisted Metal!
Twisted Metal wins. I think that puts me in an awkward position, because I don't think anyone put any points on Twisted
Het was
Metal.
een goede kans, maar volgens mij waren jullie van het begin af aan eigenlijk al beschadigd.
Ja, ik denk het wel. Ja, één wiel draaide inderdaad gelijk niet meer. Dus toen konden we eigenlijk niet meer richten.
Hij kwam rammen.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Mooi, hè? Ja,
dit is wel...
Kijk, dat vind ik nou mooi. Gewoon of vernietigd worden of vernietigen.
Ja, dat heeft geen geld gekost. Dus
Ik can only dream.
Oké. Jongens, gefeliciteerd. Jullie hebben gewonnen.
Ja.
Well done, guys.
Nou, het kostte moeite.
Ja, het kost wel moeite, ja.
Hij is hard, hè? Hard metaal.
Ja, wij ook, maar wij hebben ook schade, dus
ja.
dat ging niet echt goed.
Je kreeg hem niet zelf in de pit, daar had je de huisrobots voor nodig, hè?
Ja, daar zijn we de huisrobots voor nodig, ja. We kunnen niet zo drukken, dus.
Even oefenen op het sturen nog.
Ja, een paar keer over de parkeerplek heen en dan...
frames in
Want
the
in de grote
parking lot.
finale staan er nog een paar hele gemene jongens op je te wachten, hè?
Ja.
Heb je er zin in?
Ja, daar hebben we heel veel zin in.
Ja, hij heet Twisted Metal, hè? Dat is niet voor niks. Dus
Dat
als
is
straks
niet voor niks, dacht ik, nee.
Als er straks een hoopje verwrongen staal is, niet bij mij komen klagen, hè?
Nee, dat is zo.
Oké. Jongens, nog 1 applaus voor Twisted Metal!
Well done, Twisted Metal.
Alles moet kapot, elke keer weer. Eigenlijk is het puur genot. Dit was Bobot Wars. Volgende week meer.
He doesn't do a rhyme, does he? He doesn't rhyme in Dutch.
Dat is niet voor niks, dacht ik, nee.
Nog 1 applaus voor Twisted Metal!
Let's just check. Let's just have a...
Alles moet kapot, elke keer weer. Eigenlijk is het puur genot. Dit was Bobot Wars. Volgende week meer.
No, he's not doing a rhyme in Dutch. Maybe it's a Dutch haiku. Yeah, maybe. Okay, there you go. Remember, everyone. Remember, everyone. Hex. Oh, okay. Well, building a robot is dangerous in Dutch. Remember that. Okay, so a quick break, and then we're going to watch another British one. I think that'd be good. Right, okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, I turned the music off, didn't I? Out of respect. Yeah, maybe I should leave it on. I suppose we could have the more somber version.
Its primary weapon is an electric pickaxe that can strike 3 perspex armor. Should see this robot survive a fairly high level of attack from all but the knock. Not easy to smash through that. Oh, driving straight into the welding arms. I hardly dare. Let's look. Nothing much is happening here. I think they've lost power. Yes, well done. You've got all the skills you need to... Oh no, disaster! Taking their time. Looks like hard work for the flipper. Body splash. This robot swords tearing into the robot now. Can they take this, or will this... Get rid of those pesky steps that roll around the deck and earn yourself a get out of this tube station tangle and be rewarded to fight another day down the new... Well, a brief intermission for the 2 teams while we wait for the ball. The mace has powered down. I don't believe it! It's gone in! What a slightly unusual domed wedge shape to this robot. They better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be this robot, one of the box wedge designs, a variation on the old, and it goes straight past. Welcome to Rosie the Riveter 2, a powerful, maneuverable robot from America, crashing down hard. The heavy axe making light work, shielded with polycarbonate for good protection against... It shattered it! No one making a start yet. Are they bothering? Here it comes again, trying to... Well, that was a brave effort, but not just quite enough on the... This is not the most exciting match ever. When are the... Finally, a bit of wind power adds a strange touch. Punchline will cause devastation. Blink, plunk, the sergeant, dump. A highly thought... This is a high wedge-shaped robot. Very popular shape, allowing them to drive armoured, inexpensive Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy composite material. Very hard to damage. Be careful near the platform edges. Ending up on the train tracks is a surefire. It sears in with that incredible heat. And what can with... Wouldn't want to get anywhere near that axe. I imagine all the competitors... Once you're in a CPZ, the house robots are free to attack. It's armed with a 3-pronged titanium spike, allowing it to ram and defend from... They've driven straight towards the spinning and missing, but they'll have a layer of Kevlar and titanium composite material covering the body. Very resistant. I'll be wishing the steel was even thicker on there, although it... Oh, the robot everyone loves to hate, Mortis. One of the most expensive and most competitive robots ever. It has a lifting arm as well as that powerful axe. Let's see if all that money... Oh, and another punching a hole, and that's gonna... The drive's broken. They're not going anywhere, except, of course, out. Crash, bang, wallop. Almost impossible to get through, and pushed onto the hook. They're going to be saying goodbye to this arena as, whoops, they are no more as they plummet to the bottom of the missile. Battered and scratched, no doubt, but a worthy winner to win through this. Armoured in Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy. The jaws close. You don't want to get near those. And the nitrogen spilling everywhere now the gun is broken. Oh, this must be... The carbon steel cutting disc is tremendously powerful and... That's pretty poor. Ouch! So there you have it. Out of 36 robots we started with, only one remains. And that's...
Okay. We've just about time to watch this and not finish too late. Okay. We're back to Britain now. Back to Britain. Just what the Queen Mother would want. We're gonna see another episode of the British War. BTB 07. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. I know this is going to be too quiet now, isn't it? Let's crank this up a little bit. How's that? How are the levels? Is that right? That's probably better.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the master of mayhem, Craig Charles.
I'll tell you what, there's something about Robot Wars that brings out the psycho in people. I mean, take the Roboteers. They're teachers, accountants, doctors, and you get them in the war zone, and they're like Attila the Hun. And what about this lot?
What's he talking about?
Oh, you ready for some carnage?
Ready for some carnage?
See what I mean? Basket cases, the lot of them. So, Jonathan, who else is going to be losing it today?
That Green Day reference.
Thanks, Craig. Now, call me
the demonic light on
but
Jonathan.
I've got a feeling tonight's going to be a great one for the destructive, mind you. I've seen the robots in the pits, haven't I? Let's see how they line up in round one. 3 previous semi-finalists in this little lot wild thing up against newcomers here now.
Oh dear. Well, that's a good point. What do I do about the last one? Because no one bet on Twisted Metal. No, I'll give you your points back. Jonathan, yeah, he does have a little nose table. You can have your points back, but just so you can bet them straight on this one anyway. Okay, we've got Wild Thing. Hopefully featuring the girl who was the star of Robot Wars Extreme. And we've got Trouble and Strife, which I've got a bad feeling about, you know? Okay, we've got Velociraptor. We've got The Alien. We've got Napalm 2. Which are, that's not good, is it? We've got Warhog. Optimistic about that one. We've got Thermidor 2. It's a big favourite of all of ours, I think. Thermidor 2. And then we've got Prize Fighter Mach 2. Okay, predictions now open. It could be a good investment, Josie. Right, okay, you should be able to predict now. Yeah, great. Let's go.
Napalm 2 against Warhog, we've seen them before, and Thermidor here matched with an old friend of ours, the Prize Fighter. And let's not forget Velociripper in there as well here, fighting a very good-looking machine, the Alien.
A staggering 5 robot veterans in heat. 5. Some with battle scars from the Fourth War, all toughened by time in the war zone. And there's no substitute for combat experience. Believe that, you'll believe anything.
All points gone. Well, it depends how Thermidor
is back ranked 16 with lessons learned from previous wars. They say their flipper is better than Chaos 2's. A proud boast or foolish fantasy? We shall see. Napalm is back too with pretty much the same robot that they had last year. And last year, this happened.
It was shit.
Not looking good, guys.
They somehow managed to make a really bad robot worse.
And that shows in its ranking.
In the last series.
Number 9. Nick Adams is a fantastic driver, and the machine is fast and dangerous. Now, though, with a new spinning disc, it could cause a few upsets in the 5th Wars.
If anyone did gift us up or donate for a Bobot
it looks the same as before,
and didn't tell me what
but a lot
Bobot
of
they
work
wanted,
has gone into the insides of this little
you can do that.
And finally, the Alcock Boys return with Prize Fighter. Maybe this time
this?
it'll prove to be a true contender and get through the first round.
So far I've got Hunt, bracket
and
Shunt,
Wild Things up first
Pete out of
Trouble
Hell,
and Strife.
brackets
It's going to be ugly, but here in the pitch, that's what we like.
C3 Pete O,
It's fighting
R2
time.
Pete 2,
Hey, let the
PP8,
wars begin.
and Pete's the Paranoid Android.
From Ash, Wild Thing.
Fast, basically a two-wheel drive go-kart, wedge-shaped with a 3-mech and a giant 6,000 RPM 12-kilo cutting disc, twice a series semi-finalist. Wild Thing, we may love you.
From Harbour.
Oh, look at this!
I like the CO2-powered flipper combined with a 20-kilo 1,000 RPM
questions.
disc and the 4
Is that a
modified starter
face?
motors powering a solid
Is this
machine.
sexist
I
by
don't like
name
the
alone?
sluggish turning circle.
Roboteers, stand by.
Wild Thing and the Adams family, Nick, Dad, Isabel 14 and Jake who's 12, and Trouble and Strife, Peter Forsey, Jake his son and Mike Stokes.
Is Isabel too old to be a child soldier? She's 14.
In the arena for the house robots, Matilda with a flywheel and the tusks.
Yeah, I'm with you, Andy.
Gruesome enough. We have Shunt in there as
That's
well
a
with
face.
the diamond-edged axe and the scoop.
I don't know, Tracy. I don't know what the implications are.
Wild Thing, heavier,
But they
faster,
don't feel
more
like they're
experience.
positive, do they?
You can see it's
Oh,
red
they actually
cutting
hit something with the
If you look
disc. I don't think we've
carefully,
ever seen
green
that before.
spinning disc of Trouble and Strife
Oh, Trouble and
set
Strife has a
low
disc
on
at the
machine.
back.
And if you look carefully as well, you can see some damage, I think, already caused to the armour of Trouble and Strife.
Yeah, I think that's going to be awful pun, I think, because he was trying to do a pun on the song Wild Thing, wasn't he? But it didn't work at all.
Powered by the 2-kilo CO2 cylinder. They're at the controls of Wild Thing. Nick Adams loves his radio, model car racing, and he loves his Wild Thing machine. Oh!
Loves his radio model car racing. Yeah, Wild Thing, we may love you.
All right, Wild Thing, but this is a struggle here for the experienced Wild Thing machine. Look at this. Went on the attack, was flipped. The spike actually balanced the machine, and down they came. But a little bit of problem there for the wheel hub.
Oh yeah, the wheel does look having some trouble.
Go to the judges.
Trouble and Strife is better than I thought it would be. I'll give it that. And it might win.
And that wheel looks badly buckled. Wild Thing is in a real
It is.
survival battle here now. Semi-finalists in the 3rd series of Robot Wars and the 4th. But here against newcomers Trouble and Strife in real trouble themselves.
Yeah, Wild Thing, I think I love you, but I want to know for sure.
Otherwise, Trouble and Strife could yet put the Adams family out. Almost edge into the CPZ there. Matilda, of course, awaits with the heavy flywheel. We've seen it cause so much damage in past Robot Wars. Certainly Trouble and Strife around the rear.
Oh, now they're in trouble.
There to the CPZ. his head and taking pressure and punishment from
This is close, right?
by Wild Thing. I think Trouble and Strife will just survive and go to a referee's decision. It's going to be
That was a big hit. That was a big hit there from Matilda.
That is definitely one for the judges. Wild Thing seeded 9. Could there be a turn up for the books here? The
Yeah,
judges
it's
will be
going to be
looking at
close.
style, control,
Oh, look at Noel's
damage,
lunch.
and aggression.
While our three wise heads tot up the points, let's have a look at the highlights. Wild Thing on the attack early on. Then suffered damage to the wheel in this attack.
That was a
Nearly saw
whole
them
plate, yeah,
topple,
just at the
and there
table.
You can see the wheel hub nearly ripped off. It was wobbly from then on in Wild Thing. Came back into it doing a lot of pushing, and damage was caused to Trouble and Strife very late on.
I would have thought Noel had a lunchbox. Those lunches on the bingo card now.
Their decision.
Although we would only have
3
ticked it off
points here,
now
isn't
for the
it?
first time.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Do you think you got it? Do you think, Jake? Do you think you got it now? Not sure. The judges have made a decision. The 9th seeds have scraped through. Wild Thing are the winners.
Jake's going to be grumpy.
Now, I think that is a fairly controversial decision because you were doing
graphic
so
design for
well.
everyone,
You
right?
inflicted so much damage on them, didn't you?
Yeah.
But the judges reckon that they were a bit more
Do we think
aggressive.
this child is
I love your
grumpy?
spinning disc, very
Definitely.
destructive.
Yeah, isn't it?
One on both teams.
It's taking the whole out of a mate's drive as well.
Really?
Interesting.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, please, some commiserations for Trouble and
Alrighty.
Strife.
It's like a full cheese board he's
For
got.
a first fight in a
Yeah,
series,
definitely
that was
jumps
like
over.
a final type fight. They
I
are
know.
a really fantastic robot. And
It took an awful lot of damage as well.
yeah, their design with that spinning disc was something that we had difficulty with, and they got some good hits in. So they got a
Yeah,
bit
they've
of
put
power
their
being to
disc
do
somewhere
it.
where it can hit the other robot,
Wheels
haven't
are all
they?
wonky and everything.
Yeah, that's happened to us before. It's true. We kept going though, and yeah, I was trying to get them into the zone. We did get them in the end.
Yeah.
But it wasn't easy.
I think that's what swung it for you, you know. The fact you were just constantly coming back. You were sustaining a lot of damage, but you still kept coming back. You still kept pushing them, You got them into the CPZ in the end and shunted them.
Very hard fight. Very close.
What do you think? Your 9 seeds. Do you think you can go all the way this time?
I think we're going to try.
Alrighty.
I think they're a nice
it's getting
family
really
team, aren't they,
exciting.
Josie?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Wild Thing.
She did indeed speak. In the Extreme series, she was a beacon of hope for the speaking women.
Very close, that. A lot of people didn't agree with the decision. Trouble and Strife out.
I don't think that was a bad decision, was it? It was a close decision. But I think either way it wouldn't have been a bad decision.
Barton Green, Velociraptor.
Now, here's Velociraptor, another face.
Dinosaur's head with warthog tusks, armor-plated spikes,
Dinosaur's
rear
head,
steering, a ball and
warthog
chain at the
tusks.
rear as well, counter-rotating discs at the front. 28 years of engineering experience went into this.
From Heath Hayes, the Alien.
A two-wheel drive tank steer robot with a powerful rotary hammer weapon, 12mm polycarbonate armor,
Here's the
they use
Alien.
steel tube from an old workbench, armor from old foam box panels, and lots of cart bits in this monster.
Roboteers, stand by.
Velociraptor, the more experienced machine. Trevor Wright, his son Matt, and Tony Hillier in
Oh,
there.
great shirts of Velociraptor.
And a new machine, the Alien, Carl Asplin, his daughter Sarah, and friend Andrew Cope. The house robots for this contest, Sergeant Bash, watch for the flamethrower. And if the lick of flame doesn't get you, then Shunt's axe or scoop might.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Velociraptor made the final of the soccer competition in Series 3, lost in its heat in Series 4 to
Yeah,
Razor,
soccer
no
finalist
disgrace in
Velociraptor.
that. But up against what I think is a good-looking newcomer here in the Alien, using that flail at the back, a powerful
It certainly
rotary
looks.
hammer weapon.
I mean, something's going on there, isn't it? Do we think it's going to do damage? The big
9
flag.
kilos heavier
I'm
than
not sure.
Velociraptor. Has that rotating, cutting disc at the front, turning away. Big turning circle there
What's
for
hit right front?
Velociraptor. Could count against it in a close melee if it develops that way. I don't think the hammer can get a blow in until
Oh, there we go. There's a blow.
Now let's see what
Velociraptor's looking
damage
in
it
trouble.
caused, if any. Velociripper seems to have been stopped
Yeah, it
in
has.
its tracks by the alien, and that hammer blow has that immobilised Velociripper. I think
Does look
it
like
may
it.
well have. Trevor Wright certainly looks concerned, and engineered by Trey. One blow was enough.
One blow was enough. Unlucky Trevor.
Shunt is in there, of course, because we know
Okay,
now
feel free to get your channel points in. Prediction's still open.
has been immobilised by that hammer on the back of the alien. I told you to watch for it. And I think Velociripper, as the crowd dictates, will be left in the pit. There he goes from Shunt. Left in the dank darkness to vegetate, and that's the first turn-up of this heat.
Velociripper is extinct. The
Velociripper's
alien
extinct.
has landed. The alien goes through.
Well done, the alien. It looks alright. It looks okay, the alien.
Well done. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're tiny. You can hardly see over the tide, can you? Tell you what, that spinning hammer.
Another speaking woman.
It's vicious, though, isn't it?
It does some damage, yeah. It does.
How fast does it spin?
1,000 RPM.
1,000
7
RPM.
kilos. They're 2 1.5 kilo lump hammers. 85 miles an hour on the end of that. They're moving at.
It was doing some damage as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, popped a few dents. It's probably knocked some wires loose in there, but that's half of what it's about. You know, like some of them are pretty well armoured, but you can knock them about inside.
Wasn't that smashing?
Yeah.
It was
Right
brilliant,
inside.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Do you like it on Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Wave to the crowd. Go on. Give them a wave! Ladies and gentlemen, the alien has landed!
We love the alien. Sorry.
The alien has a fan club, and why not impress
That sign just had Derek on it. Is Derek one of the robots?
From New Ash Green.
Oh, this guy.
A large titanium hulled wedgie thing with vicious snarling fangs, or so they tell me. Steel spikes attached to the rotary arm. Their fourth attempt at Robot Wars.
It's on Derek. Yeah, Derek's got support.
From Hull, Warhol.
Oh, look at this. This has got a hat.
Heavy drum spins around the hub here.
Oh,
with two
look
blades
at
attached,
this
four-wheel
guy.
Drive, two home-designed and
We've
built
not seen this one
gearboxes.
before,
An
have we?
actuator lifts one end to assist steering. A what?
It does have my hat, yeah.
Roboteers, stand
This
by.
is the Warhog hat, isn't it?
The Warhog machine. Paul Stevenson operating the weapons in there with Mark Chalmers, the driver, and Colin Hare, the team tactician.
And they've got team
Going to see the
headbands.
Napalm team back again. Teacher David Crosby in the
Oh,
middle, Michelle Davey,
boo.
Nicky Allgood at the controls.
Right, now when we cut back to it, is he going to have snatched the controls away?
And Matilda will tusk you, will churn you with the flywheel, generally disgust you.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Napalm moves first. Has
Yeah.
always been a wee bit fragile with the titanium hull in the past.
It's just been shit.
Finalists way back in series
Okay,
2,
but
knocked
the
out of
hog
heats
doesn't
over
seem to be
6, and
spinning,
very
even though that's
sluggish,
its
it would
thing.
seem. That's the back of the Warhol.
Oh no,
team.
it's starting
This is
to.
rather tentative,
No, it's
isn't
not
it?
really. Not
the
really
quickest
spinning, is it?
robots
Oh
around.
no, the devastating cutting
8-mile-an-hour
thing
top
is coming
speeds.
down. Oh no,
It's
right
always
onto his
a bit
hat.
tentative. Are we watching this in slow motion?
This is crap, isn't
Down
it?
goes the blade of napalm.
I thought that hog was going to
Just like
destroy
one of
it.
those nodding donkeys you see out in the oil fields of Texas. Up and down with a
Is
slow
it?
and steady
Oh, is this like
rhythm.
watching the oil
Matilda
fields of
waits.
Texas?
And again, if you go into what we call the CPZ, the corner patrol zone, it means that the
Has anyone just looked up and they thought, oh, why has he stopped watching Robot Wars and he's put a documentary on about Texas oil
Paul
drilling?
Stevenson and Mark Chalmers and Colin Hare desperately trying to get some electrics to work.
Oh dear.
And Warhol is just being slowly eased around the arena by napalm. Well, the lights were blinking in the snout of the hog.
The lights were blinking in the snout of the hog.
The ref
It's
box
very
takes a glance,
poetic
but
from
Matilda
Jonathan, isn't
came
it?
out there and did a little bit of damage. Napalm has Warhog pressed to the arena. Get out of the way, says the ref, but I want to see if Warhog has been immobilised here. I want a closer check. Napalm would be well advised to get away from that flame pit. Steer out of danger's reach. The Warhog just pushed by the ref box.
The robot pushing it onto the flame
into the
pit.
middle of the arena so that we can see if there is life in there.
I know it's going. Oh no, Napalm got stuck against the wall.
This is most curious. The ref bot has to check.
This is a terrible fight, isn't it?
By Vicky Organ. Fighting here at the controls of Napalm.
Another hog's on fire. Oh, is that fire? We have to wait until the flame pit goes. That's on fire, isn't it? The hog's on fire. The hog's on fire, guys. It's pork kebab.
They don't need a pocket calculator to total up the points scored, do they?
The judges have made their decision. Now let me explain. They reckon that both robots were immobilised at the end of the fight. So they've gone on the action during the fight.
Hello, Catbox. You just missed a really shit fight.
They've gone for Napalm!
Oh no!
Guys, there was one of the things they sort of said was that your weapon wasn't working from the start.
It's not working from the start. I reckon we've left the earth lead off it.
What happened?
I've absolutely no idea. When we came in earlier on, they didn't really want to spin the weapon out there, and of course we didn't check it, and it's not running.
Oh, guys. Disappointed?
Very disappointed. Yeah.
But these are nice people. You've lost the nice people. Never mind. They deserve it. Hey, you hear that? You deserve it. How do you feel about that?
Wicked.
You were doing the driving, weren't you?
Aye.
Aye. Not bad driving, actually.
Thank you.
How far do you think you can go? There's a lot of big boys out there.
There's a lot of big boys out there. To be honest with you, before we were going out to these guys, we saw their acts.
Is saying I instead of yes amusingly 90s?
So Vicky's only chance was to drive it into the wall, hopefully before the disc started.
They forgot to plug it in though.
But they didn't tell us.
Bad habits seem to have rubbed off on them.
Your bad habits have rubbed off on you. See, it's catching. Bad habits are catching. Ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic for the Napalm Posse!
Well done, the Napalm Posse. No, but I'm not sure that's a bad thing,
On the judge's decision, Warhog crash out. Next up, Thermidor 2 and prize fighter Mac 2.
From Costasy, Thermidor 2.
It's an endangered type of bloke, yeah.
A lobster with claws and flipper, gas pressurised weaponry, 24-volt electric drive, top speeds of 15 miles an hour. Semi-finalists in the last wars, much improved.
Thermidor's
Watch
good.
out for them. This is no Santa Claus.
Still time to get a channel points back in if anyone wants to.
Prize fighter Mac 2.
A wedge shape, a World War
Oh, is having a Spitfire Brexit bot? I think it absolutely is, isn't it?
This prize fighter has a nasty jab.
This has been a real loads of faces on this one.
Roboteers, stand by.
Thermidor. Look out for them. Much improved David Harding and Ian Harvey. And prize fighter Roy Alcott, brother Eddie, and Bill Morse, a friend. The House Robots, Sergeant Bash with the long-range flamethrower. And getting in closer for the tussle, Shunt's axe and scoop.
Trump's getting in closer for the tussle.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's good when they're both got controls.
So,
yeah.
fighter come out
I think, Andy, if I remember... Oh, great flip from Bobot. If I remember right, the first prize fighter had a kind of a really weird illustration of Mike Tyson on it, and a boxing glove that came out the top that was useless. Oh, gets the flip on Thermidor.
Good style from Ian Harvey,
Yeah.
who's driving Thermidor.
Yeah, just Spitfire.png.
And working well in tandem.
Oh, he's got it again.
This is flipping good stuff, isn't it?
This is flipping good stuff, Jonathan.
Back to the heat so far. Very close, tenacious, tigerish. There you can see the Thermidor team.
It's a shame these two have met in the first round, isn't it? Because the loser would absolutely have beaten both Napalm and Shithog, whatever it's called. Oh! Okay, Thermidor's running the wrong way up. This is bad for Thermidor. This is bad for Thermidor. Oh no, it's back. It's back. Well done, Thermidor. Not sure why Prize Fighter didn't capitalise. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. But it has flipped it again.
Got more points on the board. Don't know. So Prize Fighter for me must be on top here. If it goes to the judges, Thermidor, you spent too much time on your backside, as it were.
That was nice driving. Oh, they've broken.
But mobile? Have they expended too much energy and righting themselves? Oh, a lick of flame from Sergeant Bash. We told you it was a long-range
It's not
weapon.
looking good for the lobster.
Prize Fighter goes in for
Yeah,
the
it is good. It's a very good,
Thermidor is
very satisfying
counted out. Yes,
sort of
indeed, the red box in there.
motion.
And this is another major surprise.
It's a big
in
shot.
this heat. Ian Harvey and David Harding.
Why the long face? Third must be beaten.
Are to go at the first hurdle. The Prize Fighter is
Big upset
marching
from
on
Prize Fighter.
towards who knows?
Brexit bot does it.
Heavyweight glory.
It is what the Queen Mother would have wanted.
Not out of the ring. Not
She
on
would
the
love
ropes.
that.
In the pit.
It was let down with ground clearance, yeah.
Well, Thermidor 2 roasted in the pit. Prize Fighter 2 go through.
Yeah, it did look better with the two, didn't it, when they were working.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
It was a right good tear-up, wasn't it?
It weren't bad, was it? We did try, and well, it's the first time we've got beyond round one, so we're happy.
Oh, you've got
Thank you, Motivated Just Bugs, for the sub.
Third time lucky.
It's
Which twice
roasted
we got out in
indeed.
the first round, so it had to happen.
It's quite a powerful flipper, yours.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's 50% more powerful than last year.
I
50% more
if
powerful than
he
last
wasn't
year.
immobilised, he might have snatched it though, because he's improved a lot as well, hasn't he, Thermidor too?
Absolutely, it's all good credit to him.
How far do you think they're going to go?
Don't know. We're happy getting this far now. We'll look forward to the next round, and you know. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Busy night, so you haven't got this far.
Absolutely are. Just out there, yeah.
Early days, well done. We enjoyed it. Great robot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear
Time
it. Prize
audience
Fighter 2.
team. Hello, Motivated. If you'd like to suggest a Pobot, you can do now that you've for your sub.
Bit of a surprise, but Prize Fighter marching on. Thermidor crashing by the wayside. We have our 4 heat semi-finalists.
Yeah, we're doing as well as we can do in the
Prize Fighter's reward is
circumstances.
a matchup against the Alien. The first semi-final will
Okay,
see
Wild
though,
Thing
this
against
is Wild Thing
Napalm, the Alien
Napalm
against
2.
Prize Fighter.
Okay, Napalm and Wild Thing up next. Both sustained damage in the first round. What
Come on,
happened
here
to
we
you?
go.
Well, many things happened to us in our first battle. Both of our axles and our wheels got bent, and the motor, the shaft snapped on our spinner disc. So, but we fixed it all, and we should be all right now.
Okay, yeah? Just how well it works when they actually get in there. That's
She was
the
talking
worry.
about she was
These
talking about a
guys too,
shaft.
Slightly traumatic first round. What happened to you?
On the first round, we got kind of hit by one of the house robots, which pushed one of our wheels.
It wasn't
out
all
of
about the
alignment,
bloody
which meant we
team,
couldn't
wasn't
drive
it?
Forward. Fortunately, Vicky remembered we can drive backwards as well.
So if you haven't fixed it as well as you thought you had, you'll just be driving backwards. And we'll know what's happened.
We hope it works forwards as well.
Yeah, well, we hope
only
it
go
does too. Good luck.
backwards.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's true, Josie. And no, not a single word to the girls on the Napalm team.
Hi, I'm Vicky. This
Oh,
is
look at
Michelle.
that graphic
and Dave,
design.
and this is Napalm 2.
Napalm 2 has its wheelchair motor driven axe at the back, which drives up, down, hopefully putting a few holes into a number of robots.
This is our 5th successive war, and this time we hope to do some real damage.
From Ash,
The way he said damage was horrible. Yeah, things can only go backwards by deering, yeah.
Hi, we're the Wild Thing team, and I'm Isabel. This is
Jake
and
Nick.
we've been here before, and we've upgraded the robot so we now have a spinner disc, and we aim to win.
Let's get Isabel in to win. It absolutely wasn't pre-prepared bit, you're right. They prepared the bit, it was
Wild
just
Thing
shit.
Improved. Looked it too. For Nick Adams, daughter Isabel and son Jake. Against
Some
David
Union Jacks is
Crosby,
probably
Vicky
'cause of the
Organ and Michelle
news.
Davey and the Napalm Machine. There it is. Very slow in victory against Warhog. House robots will pick up anything loose, anything vulnerable, dead metal with the pincer and the saw. And shunt back
What's
again.
that big lizard one?
Metal, mayhem.
3, 2,
I don't know, Motivated.
Wild Thing First out of the traps, slamming
Yeah, I'm sorry if this is how you find out motorboating, but yeah, oh, they're fucked. They can't drive. Well, it does look potent, but it's just it can't ever hit, can it? The big lizard one from the sea lives near Japan. Lives near Japan. Big lizard.
Slowly, ponderously, catches onto Wild Thing, onto the arm that they use as a streamer. Vicky, who loves her computer programming, want to program a response from Napalm.
Yeah, cram program a response, Vicky, please.
So far from the team from New Ash Green. There goes the pit release button, activated by Wild Thing. And now they're shaping for a push here. Push and shove Napalm all the way. Veering out towards the arena side wall, dodging the pit momentarily, but not for long.
There we go. Good driving, let's get it in the pit, actually.
From the word activate, disappearing in a cloud of steam. Napalm, Wild Thing the winners.
Napalm never really got going. Wild Thing.
No, did Napalm start there? Did we have a non-starting robot?
Never really got going, did it?
No, it wasn't working.
It wasn't working?
No.
Was this girl done a full costume change?
One way of putting it, yeah.
What went wrong? Why wasn't it working?
I think their first hit must have knocked something and just...
Something's been knocked in, yeah.
And you ended up in the pit?
Good place to be. Safer.
It's a safe place to be. Ladies and gentlemen, Napalm!
Well done, Napalm.
Heat finals. Happy about that? Yeah. Think you can go much further?
Well, yeah, the robot's working okay. It's quite quick and manoeuvrable.
It's very manoeuvrable.
Yeah, so that's one advantage we've got. So we'll keep on at it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen,
That
please
is very
raise the
90s,
roof
yeah.
of Wild Thing.
I already had the music in the 90s. I've forgotten for what.
The Addams Family mean business. Napalm 2 crash away. The Alien and Prize Fighter Mach 2 next up.
I think that was a robot didn't start. I think
the Alien.
It really didn't. I don't think it moved at all.
Hello, and we are Team Desert Storm, and this
Oh,
is the
great
Alien,
sign
our
in the
robot
back
for
here
this
for the
year's entry
Alien.
into Robot Wars. The team members: Sarah Asplin, my daughter. I'm Carl Asplin. Family friend here is Andrew Cope. We've got a 1000 RPM spinner there, 7 kilos in weight, powered by Sinclair C5 motor, polycarbonate armour, 12mm thick, self-righting mechanism, lift to 150 kilos, and we're here to win this year.
What do you think that means?
From Kesgrave, Prize
Because I
Fighter
also
Mach
get
2.
the same suspect. Here's the Brexit boy.
We are Team Prize Fighter. This is Prize Fighter Mark II. I'm Roy, the driver of the robot. This is my brother Eddie, who operates the weapons, and our colleague Bill, who helps with the team. Now I'll hand over to my brother who operates the weapons.
The weapon is the flipper on the front of the robot here. This is capable of turning all other robots over. It also serves to self-right the robot if itself is upside down. We hope we'll do well, but a lot depends on luck and all sorts of things.
Roboteers, stand by.
Cursory glance by the ref bot to make sure both robots are in position. There we have the Alien, Carl Asplin, 7-year-old daughter Sarah, and Andrew Cope, and the Prize Fighter Mach 2 machine of Roy
Prize
and
Fighter
Eddie
Mach
Alcock
2.
up there at the controls, and Bill Morse between them. Shunt is in the arena.
Oh, hello Cressa. Hello Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Cressa.
Dead metal.
Yeah, welcome in, welcome in, Raiders. We're watching some Robot Wars. Watching some Robot Wars. You're feeling very welcomed. Yeah, well, there's Craig Chops. I mean the Queen Mother's dead, but I feel like we're over that now.
Back again with the saw, the pincer.
3, 2.
Motivated that the Palace have issued a memorial
Opponent doesn't
emote.
get you, the house robots will, or maybe the arena. we have flame pits, we have angle grinders, we have flippers, we have the alien hammer.
Yeah, probably.
And
I think it's probably all they go on about.
Flipper. He's trying to maneuver the machine there.
Right, okay, this is there's a robot called the Alien, which has got a big spinning blade, and there's a robot that's driven by three really gammony question time guys with a Spitfire on it. Is that it? Can it not self-right? Yeah, I think it's that one, Motivator, yeah. We've also got a self-righting about now. What does Prize Fighter say on the back? Oh, it's supposed to. It doesn't work, does it? They've fucked it.
Well, the hammer, I don't know why they're spinning it. That's going to play no role whatsoever. Little Sarah looks on.
They're going to.
And I don't think they're going to be able to self-right.
Oh, don't worry, Sarah.
Oh, poor Sarah.
Don't cry, don't cry. Oh, Shunt, you nasty thing. Go on, Prize Fighter. That's it. Press the release button. Go on. Stop it. Getting all too much for me in here.
Yeah, Sarah's quite upset.
Unfortunately,
does that count as a grumpy child? I think that's a sad child, isn't it? Oh, Raiders, we've got a bingo card up
Maybe you can come back next time around.
Oh, it has now it's self-righted. It's too late.
It's a little bit late. The alien's hammer bashes down.
No, I agree, Motivating.
One wonders what it
Yeah,
might
but,
have
yeah, if they cut to the crowd and they're just chatting, cry.
through to the heat final.
Well, Alien might like a
You can, yes, Harry, you can show the Raiders your new modes.
But he was out for the count. The winner is Prize
We
Fighter
need to ask for
2.
permission.
I thought you were going to win.
I thought we were as well.
I didn't think they could get under you.
Oh, I didn't. It hasn't got very much ground clearance at all, but they did. They managed to drive underneath us, flip us up. And the self-righter very nearly does it, but it's not quite.
It didn't get you over. It was trying.
It was trying. It was nearly there, but next year it'll be better.
And
yeah,
then,
sorry,
of
Harry.
Problem. Of course, a little bit
Give
of
press
illusion crept in there,
you don't
didn't
follow
it?
press that
Because
you
you've been counted
should.
out. Shun helps you over, and then you start trying to get stuck into the house robots with that hammer.
Well, you know, you've got to give them a bit back. They dish out plenty, so, you know, like, I'll give them a bit back.
That was a good bit, though, wasn't it?
It was a good bit, yeah. It was a good fight.
That hammer is a lethal weapon, isn't it?
It'll be more lethal next year when it's going faster.
Oh, fight and talk. Look forward to seeing you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the Alien!
Well done, the Alien.
You bullies. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. You've reduced it to tears.
Look how happy they are about making a child cry.
All is fair in love and Robot Wars.
I suppose so.
And, I mean, you are living proof that Robot Wars appeals, if you don't mind me saying, to every generation.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I have a 10-year-old granddaughter.
Tell me about it, because I thought you weren't going to get under them.
It didn't drive as well today as it did previously. I don't know why. I didn't think we were going to be able to get under them either. It worked, didn't it? So,
I tell you what, that flipper is powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. If you can get it in the right place,
That's it. So, and that was you were finding a bit of a problem with the manoeuvrability of it.
Yeah, look at them, JC.
But we'll carry out some testing and modifications and see how we go on from there.
Well, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. This is Prize Fighter 2.
Prize Fighter Mach 2, the old
I don't know, she might have moved on to being a grumpy child.
Two good machines here. Wild Thing against the Prize Fighter Mach 2.
I feel like she was sad during the battle, but grumpy there.
Laughter, the odd controversial judge's decision, obviously. But it's time to find our winner, and let's find out how our finalists got here. And the Wild Thing were pushed very close by Trouble and Strife.
I'm going to cross off grumpy child.
It went to the judges, and it was a very close decision.
Yeah, in this series we do motivate you. Jonathan has his own bit.
That first thrust immobilised Napalm, and from then on, Wild Thing were just a push and shove away from victory. Meanwhile, Prize Fighter tossed Thermidor constantly. The lobster
Toss
embroiled
it constantly.
in defeat. And then the alien, starting confidently, couldn't surf right. And the prize fighter went through.
They've got memories like elephants, these Roboteers. I don't know if you remember, but in the third war, Prize Fighter and Wild Thing were up against each other. You guys didn't stand a chance, did you?
Not with hope in hell.
No. But then you guys have never got past round one so far, have you?
No, we haven't.
So how are you feeling about the prospect of the semi-finals just there?
Well, we're just feet away, aren't we?
It's a nice way to look at it, very optimistic. You guys, however, top 8 last year. What are you feeling?
Well, it's nice to be up against them again. They know our weaknesses, we know theirs, so it should be a good fight. But obviously we think we're going to win, but you never know what's going to happen out there. I think they got something up their sleeve.
Have you? Have you got something up your sleeves?
Not a lot.
No, but this is your chance to get them back.
Yeah.
This is tedious banter, isn't it?
We're going to try very, very hard, and if we achieve it, then, well, that's great, isn't it?
And have you got something up your sleeve?
No, I don't think so. No. Just a more powerful robot than last time, that's all.
Okay, well, it's done well so far. Good luck. The semi-finals, it's all to play for.
Yeah, no,
Well,
yeah, no,
two
not.
robots think
That
they're
is
hard,
the.
So let's settle this the hard way.
Watching these back,
Let the
I
heat
really
final
appreciate
begin.
how good Philippa is. Because almost all of it is a tedious exchange, Harry, isn't it? And Philippa does make it into broadly watchable TV.
From Kesgrave, Prize Fighter Mach 2. Roboteers, stand by.
But here we
In
are.
the arena for the House Robots,
It's the
the
final.
Invincible Sir Killalot, heavy, crushing, dangerous.
It's the final.
And Shunt, tigerish, dominating, dastardly.
Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Wild Thing? Is it going to be
They may not have
whatever
anything
this
up their
was?
sleeve, but Prize Fighter hardly harmless.
Prize Fighter.
And they come
Mac.
forward now and immediately go on the attack on Wild Thing. Oh, Wild Thing got dangerously broadside on, and that's where a flipper can be its most destructive. Wild Thing, of course, here have the spinning disc, which can cause real mayhem to Armory.
It's such a it's a very frustrating disc because it looks like it would be dangerous, but it's just at an angle where it will never hit anything.
Withstanding that attack of Wild Thing, which still seems to
Oh,
be
there we go. It's
now
flipped.
flipped over. Prize Fighter dodging, dancing around the
Could be
ring,
a big upset.
and waited for the opportunity to get that jab in. Good boxing in the robot
Good
Wars
boxing.
arena. Wild Thing now
Thanks,
is
Jonathan.
seeing
Some good
stars.
boxing.
Has to get back into the fight and quickly. Flicked again. And once more.
Yeah.
Now you need to get out of that CPZ,
good
Prize
boxing.
Fighter. Wild Thing in trouble, but Prize Fighter opening itself up there momentarily for an attack by a House Robot, but he's in underneath Wild Thing again. Prize Fighter knocked
Yeah,
out
GB's
the
in the
first
chat,
round
please,
of
for
Robot Wars 3 and
good boxing. Oh, it's stuck on its sides. Oh, that's bad.
Semi-finalists, but I don't think we'll be going through to the series semi-finals this time around.
Oh, hang on, no, they're not going to wobble it round.
Wobbles on top, underneath the wheel, churns
No,
and
it's
tries to
stuck.
get some purchase on the arena
The
floor.
Garans are going to win.
To flip Wild Thing up and over, it's not going to happen. Prize Fighter
Oh, no, it's
releasing
back.
the pit of doom. Wild Thing crashes down. Time is running out for you, Nick Adams.
Shouldn't have opened the pit, should they?
Isabel, who controls the streamer, with Jake, who also has a hand on the spinning disc. They've got to push Prize Fighter towards the pit. Wild Thing, can they come back in? Prize Fighter digging in. Put the old brakes on there rather sharpish, didn't they? Tuck in and save themselves.
Put the old brakes on there rather sharpish.
May yet do so. One tactic. Push Prize Fighter towards the pit. There will be irony in there because Prize Fighter activated the pit release. What a good battle this has been. A fitting.
It's a good question, Mighty Mighty. No, I don't think they do have brakes.
Semi-finals later on, of course. Wild Thing at the second stick down tries to push Prize Fighter.
They have come back into it. This is going to be close.
Very, very close. Prize Fighter dominant early on. The Wild Thing fighting back well. Terrific start.
It's the first compelling fight you've seen. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
The highlights of a very good battle. Wild Thing flipped once and twice. Righted itself. Needed to again there. Good work here.
It got stuck on its side for a bit, but that doesn't really count as like lots of damage, does it?
Press the pit release button, thinking Wild Thing were out of it. They weren't. They came back in. Good control here by Nick Adams, and they very nearly turned the fight at the end. All judges, I wouldn't like to be in your shoes. You have a difficult job to do here. I can't pick them.
No, that's tough.
This is for a place.
What do we
In
think?
the semi-finals. Hey, you're right. Tension, tension, tension. You remember the look at it? Style, control, damage, and aggression. They've gone for Wild Thing!
Oh, yes.
You make everything groovy.
Thanks, Craig.
I bet you feel cheated.
Yeah, I thought we'd get the decision.
I thought you'd get the decision as well.
Sore losers. Sore
Ref was
losers.
just about to move in and count them out.
Yep.
And they got back on their feet. The judges are looking at style, control, damage, and they reckon that they were far more aggressive.
Right. Oh, well.
You know, especially towards the end, once they got back on their feet, as it were.
Yep.
They are,
Sorry.
yeah.
No, not to worry.
You know, what about? Don't be
He's
too
going to be raising this with his MP.
Yeah, well, we'll try and drive it a bit more aggressively.
Ladies and gentlemen, these guys.
They weren't very aggressive though, were they? Because they did just when they were on their side, they just leave them there.
Going through again.
Hey, going through again. You're in the series semi-finals. How do you feel about that?
I feel great.
Did you think you were out?
Yeah, for a bit.
I tell you what, your self-writer works.
It does work.
And
yeah.
it works, and it works, and it works.
Oh yeah,
they flipped you over, you came back up, they flipped you over, came back up, they flipped you onto your side, you almost went out, and yet you still got the decision.
Do we think that was a bad judging decision?
Then we got strong towards the end, I think.
Towards the end.
We kept Adams, so aggression, yeah, we're good at aggression.
You're good at aggression.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because you're Wild Thing! Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen!
They were more aggressive. Maybe.
Made noises overtures, but we make more.
What was this? What was
on
this?
Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Let's hear this again. Let's hear this again.
Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here's the run.
William Tell made noise with his overtures, but we make more on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
William Tell made noise with his overtures. It was a good hit from Zoom. It was a sophisticated poem, yeah. Yeah, I had to listen to it twice just to get the reference. William Tell made noise with his overtures. Something Robot Wars. I make a compilation of all the kiss noises Craig makes. Oh, do you mean Oh yeah, so this is in memorial mode. This is in memorial mode. Do you mean like this?
From the show that's bigger than Roseanne's drawers. Good night. God bless. From Robot Wars. When the Terminator sits down after finishing
And we don't always
his
get to see the
chores,
kiss.
he has a hat and a pizza, and he watches Robot Wars. Good night. Well, from the show that's scary into
Yeah, I
the
don't
jaws,
just have the
you've
kisses.
been bitten by Robot Wars. Good night. You don't need spots or boils or sores to be a fan of Robot Wars. Good night.
Don't know if this is quite a fitting memorial. But you know, I've had a nice evening. You know, I've forgotten about all the tragedy I faced. If any of the raiders do want to see the tribute video from earlier, I will share it in the Discord later. Feel free to join the Discord. What, for Valentine's Day? Maybe. But yeah, thanks everyone. This has been nice. Yeah, F's for the Queen Mother. tragically taken from us too soon. At the ripe age of 2002. It is sad. It is sad. Okay, let's see who's on for a raid. Lovely. Right, I'll be back next week. What am I doing next week? I think I might do the truck game tomorrow night. I think there might be some truck tomorrow night. Tuesday. It's something special Tuesday. Something good Tuesday. I'll announce it in the Discord. Yeah, there's something good. Well, so it's certainly something I've made an asset for. So yeah, that's coming up Tuesday. And then this will be back next Sunday. Watching wrestling on Saturday. And that's a terrible way to reveal the schedule. You need to go to bed, you're tired and cut. We're all going to bed, Mighty Fighty. We're all going to bed to dream of the Queen Mother. And hope that wherever she is, she's probably warm. Right. Let's see what Dog Bomb's up to. Yeah, she's warm. I think she's probably warm where she is. Yeah, I think she'll be warm. Right, and actually, maybe if we've, I feel like the colours coming back to the. There we go. Yeah, the worlds are happy after Robot Wars. The world's become a happier place again. There we go. There we go. What an effect. Dog Bomb is cheering up. Yeah, don't mention the Queen Mother to Dog Bomb. Yeah, everyone be nice to Dog Bomb. But it'd be nice to give him a nice supportive raid, won't it? Oh, actually, Dog Bomb's just... Okay, abort. In the kind of thing I should check before I finish the stream. Dog Bomb has just finished streaming. We can all support Dog Bomb at his own time. Look, let's give Dog Bomb a shout out. It's nice to give him some support. Okay, well I've just typed Dom Bomb, which that would have been embarrassing. It would have been embarrassing if I'd hit enter there, wouldn't it? If you don't already follow Dog Bomb, give Dog Bomb a follow. Very good streamer. That's fine. We'll just raid someone else. That'll be fine. Yeah, I could trade Cress. Yeah, it's Cress a button. Probably don't even need to check, right? Don't even need to check. Just send the raid straight over. They did recently, Harry. They actually raided me, so I owe them a raid. So yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Just go here. Then we're going to bed. Let's have a few more. Let's have a bit more of Craig.
From the show that's bigger than Roseanne's drawers. Good night. God bless. From Robot Wars. When the Terminator sits down after finishing his chores, he has a hasp and a pizza, and he watches Robot Wars.
Yeah, I think that is probably what will happen, Harry.
Scarier than yours. You've been bitten by Robot Wars. Good night. You don't need spots. Oh boy,
he seems like a nice lad, you know?
To be a fan of Robot Wars.
Right, okay, I'll see you next week. Thanks for the streams. Well, if anyone asked for a Pobot and I didn't write it down, just let me know. Let me know. Get those made for next week.
Show me yours. The biggest one wins on Robot Wars. Good night. Godzilla devoured 40 floors, but we chopped them down to size on Robot Wars. Good night. Warning all countries, defend your shores. You're being invaded by Robot Wars.
Oh yeah, let's have a quick look here.
But even he's a fan.
I keep forgetting this asset even exists.
Good night.
Here's the most generous gift of the month advert. Let's see, high five enough pro Bits champion. Obvious chicken most gifted subs for December. Oh right, we're doing the rate. We're doing the rate. Right, goodbye everyone. Bye everyone. See you next week. Goodbye. Why am I waving? You can't see me. You can't see me. Look. I was waving the whole time. People on the VOD will know. Anyway, right. Goodbye everyone.